Hello and welcome to Wednesdays. That's a great way to start our new intro into this. We are the Dyson Dudes, and we are welcome to episode number 45 of the Guns of Erroll, Sahuagin and Shrines. Thank you all very much for joining us. Sorry about our choppy sound earlier, but we had a minor snafu with some hardware, but we got it fixed up. So once again, thank you for joining us. Tonight, we're brought to you by two different sponsors. Our forever sponsor by the name of David's Tiles and Terrain, a very small company, my very, very small company, currently have a project for Zombicide, Black Plague, and Green Horde currently on sale. It is on eBay. If you wish to if you're watching this and you wish to purchase it, or if you want to know about it, I am cutting a deal for it being sold in El Paso, Texas, so I don't have to pay shipping. I will cut a little bit off the price for that, but definitely get a hold of me. It is a large, comprehensive list of stuff, and I am not breaking it up. I'm selling it as one bundle, all or nothing. Someone on eBay will buy it. I have a 100% success ratio on any board game that I painted on eBay. This couldn't have waited till we went to.
He's gonna drive me nuts.
Really?
Hurry up and throw it!
Well, it's not like we're on camera. Get to it.
Yes, but you're distracting as hell. So okay? I was hoping we could avoid this.
No, we need to redo that. We need to redo that start.
Apparently,
No,
each time we have to redo this.
No.
So okay, awesome.
Have you met this band of socially degenerate
I
assholes?
have. I missed the part where we've been
surprise
playing D&D together for 5 years. So I am used to this stuff. We're a little over 2 years of streaming. We had a fairly long hiatus there in the middle, but we're trying to get back into it. I'm regretting that decision now, but we are trying to get back into it.
It's like you have 4 hours.
Our second sponsor tonight is our friends at Game Vault. A lot of stuff going on at Game Vault right now. Big thing that I'm going to focus on is the delivery of finally a restock of Stonemaier Games products. We have Viticulture, Euphoria, Scythe, Wingspan, and Between Two Castles of Mad King Ludwig in stock from Stonemaier Games after being out of stock with them for a while. So if you want to get yourselves a copy of any of those fantastic games, I myself am going to try to get Viticulture to replace my worn out copy of Viticulture. Head on down to Game Vault and pick yourselves up one. They probably won't last very long, so I would definitely try to stop by this weekend. I think that's going to go and do it. We got a fairly late start. We are doing 7:30 starts for a little while until we can get everything in order. That may take a little while. It's going to take even longer because of these misfits over here. But we will do our best to get back to our 7 o'clock start time. And if that doesn't happen, then hey, we'll just start playing from 7:30 from now on. So that'll be great. Okay. All right. So I think that's going to go ahead and do it for my sad attempt at announcements tonight. So when we come back, we will be starting episode number 45 of the Guns of Erroll. We'll be right back.
What the skull? Fucking...
And we are back. So, the last time, the Defiant Few, as our group is known by, had ventured down beneath the city of Uruk, even beneath the sewers themselves, into some strange purple caverns on a quest to find a Sahuagin shrine that they could destroy. The evil, capricious god that rules this shrine is unknown to them. Well, they only know conjecture and what they've been told by the were-rats and other lycanthropes that run the Brotherhood beneath the city. There's still more crazy crap going on. That's okay. I'm just going to have to roll through.
It's not us.
That right there, like, you just had to stay quiet.
All you had to do was shut up.
It's going to be one of those nights. It's going to be one of those nights. Some people are going to die tonight. Okay. So they had made their way beyond the nest of the were-rats and made their way deeper into these mines. In our last game session, they had made a slight detour in order to find a cache that had been left by the were-rats to the Sahuagin and apparently was left mostly unpilfered. They managed to find a few trinkets, including a book nearly the size of the gnome who refuses to let anyone else carry it. Making their way deeper into the caverns below, they discovered that this shrine sits in the middle of a gargantuan horseshoe-like shaped cavern. At its center is water that leads up and out of the areas beneath Uruk. Excuse me, my brain is melting. At the center of this, at the bottom level of this room, lies this shrine, surrounded by dozens of Sahuagin that appear to be in worship. That's where we're going to start tonight's session, with you all once again standing within this room, having snuck your way in, and looking down, surveying the options that you have. I do need to make a couple of quick clarifications that I don't know, it was written in my notes, I don't know why I said it wrong, but the gentle slope that you all have been experiencing since entering the lower end of these caverns where you found the strange goop that you could not waterbend, you've actually been traveling gently up. It has been at a strange upward angle, not downward angle. By your estimation, you are probably, at this point in this cavern, right around the levels of the sewers, but much further out of the city than you would have probably thought possible. So.
We've been heading steadily up.
Yes, it is sloping upwards.
Well, I don't suppose any of us happen to have any explosives.
Yeah.
Can you
Cheer what do you think Cheer take alcohol for?
very good.
Maletaf.
So do we actually have a straight shot to walk at the shrine?
From where you stand, you're standing on like a balcony of sorts. There are two staircases that lead down to another level that has another set of staircases that lead down to a third level, and then a single staircase that leads down to the bottom level. The level that you are currently on is the only level that doesn't seem to have ingress deeper into this place. It just has the door behind you. There are currently no Sahuagin where you currently are. That's cool. That's super loud. Do it under the table.
Good job.
Yeah, this is one of those days. This is going to be one of those days. We're going to roll with it. We're going to roll with it. Okay. So the only exit behind is the one right behind you. This area looks like it's been disused. That door itself is probably difficult to open, as it took, even with Gunnar, it took another one of you helping him pull the door open. The door is quite large. It did squeal a bit, but I mean, this is a fairly large cavern that you're in, so it doesn't appear as if anyone heard the hinges creaking, as you did only open the door wide enough for Gunnar to squeeze himself through. Sorry, as you go down the levels, the third, second, and first levels all have doorways leading off to the sides.
You said there were 6 in worship?
There are
Several.
half a dozen in active worship. There are a couple dozen on this lower level.
Yeah.
Looking at where the shrine is, about 20 feet away from the shrine, you can see what looks to be fairly large wooden planks that connect this part to what looks to be a small island of rock about 40 feet away from the shore of this. Looking at that little island of rock, there are piers, places to dock fairly large ships. With the 220-foot tall cavern that you're standing in, a fairly large ship could actually dock in here. A fairly large schooner, maybe even a galleon. A galleon may be a tight fit, but you could at least get it in. Be tough to get out, but you could get it in.
Do they look like they're in disrepair or?
Roll me a perception check.
That is a 9.
Kind of hard to make out, even for your dark vision.
Yeah.
There is the strange lichen. Most of the purple rock that you can see within this area only goes up about 30 feet. The area that you stand currently, the rock has turned a sickly kind of gray. The purpleness once again kind of melds back into the stone as you get deeper into this cavern. But where you stand, it looks like a lot of this is work stone. You did come out of a tumblestone style hallway. This looks like it's been worked with at least intelligent hands. The Sahuagin have not shown you any reasoning as to why they would be able to do stuff like this, but the rudimentary armor that they were wearing was much more intricate than what you would have expected from someone like them.
So, staircase, balcony, staircase, fish people worshipping a rock.
Yes, and in between there are some fish people on various ones. If you want to try to take a closer look, you can. It's safe to look at the ones that are right down there because you can literally stand back from the edge and you can see all the way out. It is very, very dim light. This entire expanse is considered dim light as the lichen from the purple rock has taken over some of the gray tumblestone and cast the entire place in shadowy light.
Any ships, storehouses, anything like that?
Roll me a perception check.
While he's doing that, I don't suppose the shrine is in lobbing distance.
Where you stand right now, it would be a tough lob.
300 feet.
So
It's
maybe
about 100 yards. Yeah, about 100
probably
yards.
So.
And what was your perception?
21.
21. There are no ships of any size that are currently docked. There is quite a bit of equipment that currently sits on that small island out within the center of this cavern. One thing that you notice, there is no feasible way that it should be this dark in here. A cavern of this size, by your estimation, especially you being from where you're from, you're not underground anymore. You are basically at the surface. You're beneath Uruk, but you're at where the ocean is.
Yeah.
This is the
cave.
ocean. Now this is definitely some kind of inland cave, but you would have to be miles in for this cave to be completely dark. You'd see some kind of light. And you would know what time of day it is. It's morning. I mean, we're talking 10 o'clock in the morning at this point.
I have a crazy idea, Gunner. Do you suppose that you could hit that shrine from here?
That'd be a hell of a shot.
She does
With a
that.
latch gun, maybe, but lobbing something, that's a hell of a throw.
Probably better get closer just to make sure.
Can we see where that one entrance was? Where we...
Roll me a perception check.
Do I? Did I get the feeling
That's
that
a 6.
You can't quite see it. It's probably tucked around. The water does come up to like a shore up onto the purple rock that's down beneath you. Even with your 6, you can see there are some of those gray structures that have been built into the cavern walls themselves that are obviously man-made. This is some kind of storage house definitely, you know, for ships that you didn't want to know what was being stocked upon them, what they were shipping, you know, of those type things. But again, there's a lot of strangeness in this area. With your 21, there are a lot of people moving. The Sahuagin are not moving without purpose. There's definitely some kind of intelligence behind what they're doing. You can see multiple of them are picking up large objects, moving them. They're going into the 2 rooms on the very, very bottom. Seems to have a decent amount of activity, where the rooms on the sides of the level right beneath you are probably the least used currently.
Cheer have idea.
Oh shit.
Cat has another idea, but go ahead, Cheer.
What if we go get the barrels of the alcohol, roll down that one hall, light on fire, then roll more for distraction.
It's wine. Wine don't burn so good.
But all that wine in the barrel?
It's not quite high
Still
enough.
doesn't burn so good.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You're the
Can
chemist
find
over here.
all that water
That.
burning
Just
good.
trying to find the distraction to make all of them go over there.
Was all the grain dry?
I'm sorry?
Was all the grain dry? You said
Yeah,
the
yeah.
barrels-
It was in waterproof barrels. The grain could probably light. I mean, the barrels themselves they're waterproof, but they're still wood. They'd burn.
Waterproofing's usually tar, isn't it?
This isn't tar. This is slightly less flammable, but this is like a fungal substance that they use. It's a mixture of the mushrooms and stuff that are grown down here.
Yeah.
That they put, as the mushrooms down in this area are pretty water resilient. But I mean, the wood itself would still burn.
We could probably make a fire out of the grain barrels.
Okay, distraction.
I also do have, what did I call my Rufus?
Yes.
I don't know how well they'd take to dogs, though, and I really wouldn't like to lose him.
So, make a fire.
Be a distraction, then watch them all leave. We come up here.
I can also work with compulsion
Hmm.
and just compel them all to move. I don't know how wise they seem to be. Might work.
Might not.
Might not.
Why don't we see if the fire thing works first?
I agree. Try the fire first.
We're a bunch of geniuses.
If we really want, we could just start the fire there in room.
Would the smoke travel enough to?
I mean, the distance that you all had to travel just to get here.
We
Nah,
could-
I mean,
we
you
gotta-
could set a fire up here, and it would definitely draw attention, especially the smell of a fire would be. I mean, anybody could detect that here within the cavern itself and would come running. But it's a matter of where would you put it within this place?
Doors wood.
Yeah, it is ironwood with iron banding on it.
And the other doors were.
The ones further down, deeper in, most of them were stone. The only other wood door that you all found was that secret
At
wooden
the other
door.
end of the horseshoe.
Those doors are wood, yes. Every door in here is wood.
So why don't we
Light those.
stack the barrels up against the door, set it on fire, and come back here and see what happens.
Okay.
Which door are you going to try to stack
The end
up?
of the horseshoe.
So the
The
one that you're
secret
standing at, or you're going to go
The
all
other
the
one.
way down? You're
All
saying
the
going to
way
go all the way back?
That
Okay.
back way.
All right.
And then, yeah, stack some barrels against it.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So making your way back, are you going to close the door or are you going to leave it open?
Close.
They didn't hear it open the first time, doesn't mean they won't hear it the second time. It was kind of loud.
Then notice if it's open.
If they happen to come up here.
Again, just because they're fish doesn't mean stupid.
No, agreed. Okay.
Doesn't mean deaf either.
Right.
Bro.
I say leave it open.
Wow.
Shouldn't take us that long to start a fire and run back here.
Funny.
It's about a half-hour walk from there to here.
So, moving quick would be.
If you double time it, you could probably make it in. I mean, if you don't care about sound, for the most part. You could probably make it in about 18, 20 minutes if you're hustling.
Cheer, don't make sound.
Alright. So I guess we got a plan. Leave the door open and set a fire.
Alrighty.
Fine.
Okay. So you guys slipping back through the door and making your way back down the hallway again. When we last left, Fionn had seemed to recognize the shrine and had said a word. Wanted to make sure everyone remembered that. I know we didn't play last week, so it's been a little bit.
So what is it, girl? What did you find?
Took me down a well.
Vian's face is twisted in an amount of anger you've never seen on it before. And for those that can actually see in the dark, her eyes are...
Well, it's not dark. When you guys are going back, he's got the torch out.
Fair enough. But nonetheless, if you've ever seen a cat who's agitated, how big their pupils are.
And you can see the hair on her
Her
neck
eyes
and
are-
shoulders.
Her eyes are almost pure black because she's that agitated.
Why are you so agitated? Is it you don't like that shrine, or you don't like us doing what we're going to do to that shrine?
Eater of moons.
It's what?
Eat moons.
The shrine eats moons? Like-
Igditha.
You're gonna
That is the god.
Oh. This is a moon god?
Eater of moons. Destroyer.
Oh, okay, I understand. So, you don't like what that shrine represents? Yes.
Wish to destroy it.
Well, it's what we for. Here for, yeah.
I would like all of you to go and roll me a religion check, please.
Oh, good.
That includes me.
Ah,
Yes, it includes
You
you.
got one more than me.
not when you had
Hey,
any
yeah, might
Oh,
have
that's
passed
true.
one.
My bonuses are...
Yep.
Yes, okay.
That's a 17.
I have 0.
18.
You have a 0? 6.
Wow.
5.
All
Wow.
right. Okay, so the genius table over there don't really remember anything. You two, however, you remember months ago at this point. Well, actually, at this point, about a month ago, when you all came to consciousness in the back of a prison wagon. And your entire ordeal there. And that still 3-month gap of memory that you all can have not been able to figure out what you did in that time. You remember something odd. In that it's strange that this, whatever it is, that the god Kiek informed you that this demon is, this ancient evil, the enemy of Rahiel, the eater of dreams, the eater of memories. Why would he be connected to this symbol and this shrine? But it does give at least a little credence as to why Ishir, the floating citadel, would travel so far out of its way in order to come to Uruk in the first place. A little mystery you all had been trying to figure out for a little while.
Fanny. Cheer have question. Possibly the balloon thing. The Ichir comes here for this.
What's an
For that.
itcher? Like a back scratcher?
Maybe.
Ishir, the floating.
He's,
Gnome
what
hellhole.
he said was
Oh.
the eater dreams. Could it eat something like moon?
Maybe.
Same thing.
Maybe.
Then
Does it come here?
No, that thing with the eyeballs. You know, the little eyeballs. It was weird. Like, even weird for cheer.
Are you two done being nuts yet?
You remember that each year had the demon,
The flying thing.
the balloon,
It
had
comes
that
here.
demon, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why does it care?
But it eats things.
It's
This
another
shrine
demon.
or same.
Either way, we're gonna destroy it. So
Yes. But maybe that's why it came here.
Child of Yagdita. Actually Yagdita?
So
Does
what you're
not matter.
so what you're saying is that this is going to make doing this a whole lot easier for you?
I mean, Cheer want to do it anyways. She's blowing something up. I mean,
Oh yes, that's right.
Come
I'll
on.
you a chance to blow something up.
I can
Or
drop
not.
spell on it from here. I don't know what it will do to spell.
distraction first.
Well, at this point, you all are walking down the hallway.
What kind of spell? Like it go boom?
Icy
Ooh,
swirling.
yeah. The storm, the
Roll a perception check. And this is retroactive to see what you saw, because I don't remember what you rolled
That
last time.
is the 19.
19.
perception.
This thing was made of black obsidian stone. And it had that strange kind of almost like light was reflecting off of it in its innards in that strange kind of pattern.
Almost like a really black geode.
Yeah, like that,
Ah.
but
Oh,
where
yeah.
the outside is like obsidian rock. You're not sure if your ice storm, like ice, would be able to do any damage to it.
I doubt a Molotov would do any good either.
Fire.
yeah, because rock burns real well.
Heated enough.
Have
Man.
hammer.
Hammers work.
Pick. Yeah.
Crowbar?
If it is obsidian, which is what it appears to be, obsidian's pretty brittle. I mean, it's not super dense.
So let's go set a fire, hit it with a big hammer, and run like hell.
Distraction.
We have a big hammer.
Yeah.
Got a crowbar.
Nothing else. I'll use Cal's head.
But poor head.
It's very delicate.
Pretty hard, from what I can tell.
No, it's delicate. Cheer hit on it before.
Only when you get telescopes.
We'll find out. So I guess we're gonna go set a fire.
Yeah. At this point, you guys will once again find the single passageway with the marking above it, the marking that you now will all recognize as that of Yagdatha. It doesn't appear as if that's what its purpose was for this.
Yeah.
It appears as if this is just what it was used for, probably unknowing what its use was or what its origin was from.
It was a pretty symbol that somebody decided to scratch on the
Yeah.
wall.
Exactly. And it's pretty obvious where it came from now.
Yeah.
But you all can make your way in, find that room again, and find that same pathway down in order to come to the closed single door that when you open up, you are now at the, if you're looking at the horseshoe like this, you would be at the tip of the right side of the horseshoe.
That door's wood, right?
Yes.
I'm not gonna open it. I'm just gonna stack the barrels against them.
Oh, but I would assume you'd open up and make sure, yeah. And during this, I would actually like a strength saving throw from Cheer, please.
Ah, shit.
Should've let me carry the book.
I mean, you can now. Oh, you know what? My strength isn't so bad. Saving throw, right? That is a 6.
You are getting pretty tired carrying this book. By the time that you let Gunnar take over and put it in the last open space that he has in his pack after the
Kind of
box
tied on
of
top.
after the box of papers, you are going to have a point of exhaustion.
Damn it.
So you carrying this book, you're like this carrying this book, and you're kind of waddling the whole time.
I was trying to be
Well, now you've just been not helpful.
Well, with 1 point of exhaustion, you're going to have disadvantage on ability checks.
No.
So, it'll take you guys about 15 to 20 minutes in order to break up the other barrels that have the grain in it, to where you can put them in a pile that will burn very quickly and easily. What are you all going to do?
Go back.
Set a fire and haul butt back to the other door.
Alrighty. So, as you all are moving as quickly as you can after setting the fire, that fungal substance that they used as the waterproofing component on these barrels is very, very pungent when it burns. It is wholly terrifying to the nostrils. As you light it and you smell that, you realize that smell is going to fill this space quickly. So, as you all begin to make your way as fast as you can, obviously Gunnar most likely carrying Cheer, and the three of you running as fast as you can, I need each of you to go ahead and roll me a Constitution check.
I'm going to carry Cheer like a football.
I don't have to make one.
I've never
Gotta
smelled
score!
a house that smells this bad.
He could go all the way.
Constitution?
There we
Oh, crap.
So, yeah?
That's a 17.
12.
A 16 for a 15.
Okay. Though Cal is huffing and puffing pretty hard at the end of this run, as you guys begin to slowly come to a jog, then a walk, as you get within about 50 feet of this door, you all are hot, you're sweaty, but you all manage to do it without just completely destroying yourselves, so none of you will gain a point of exhaustion.
Carrying her like a football, heads in the armpit. Make sure that sweat stench gets there.
I'm sure it's probably better than the smell of those barrels.
You feel like something scrape.
Mistake for further research.
Outside the coat, any of the sweat, you just got to smell it.
Harvest.
As you all draw closer to this door and begin making your way close to it, what are you all going to do?
Which one of us is the sneakiest one again? Please
Probably
don't let
me.
it me be. Please don't let it
Either me or probably, yeah.
Make no
Have them leave.
noise.
My stealth's 5. 2. Okay, so I'm stealthier. So I'm the stealthiest.
So Fion's
But-
actually the least stealthy in the group.
I don't make noise.
Cheer, go first. Chuck her at the door.
Okay, so whoever is entering the door, I need a stealth check.
Okay, please be nice. Oh, okay, that's a good one. That's gonna be a 22.
Okay,
And a minute.
as she pads off, you not hearing her footfalls as she slips past the door.
Actually, I think it's more because it is stone.
Okay, no, that's a whole different thing.
Okay.
So, as you make your way through this door and begin making your way down or up to the edge of the balcony to overlook it yet again, I would like a perception check, please.
Oh, crap. This is one I'm not good at.
I don't think I'm that perceptive either.
Oh, you know it's not bad either. 16.
As you watch, you can see, you get barely the smell of what is this burning, pungent odor. I mean, it's just at the tip of your senses. There is quite a bit of a flurry of movement. The most bottom level now stands about, from your count with the 16, about 8 figures that look all to be armed, that are watching as a small sortie has been sent out, moving along this horseshoe along the outer path that literally runs along the stone wall heading to that area. They haven't quite made it there yet, but they are getting pretty close. They'll probably be there within the next minute.
What about the ones on the balcony?
The only movement you see on the balconies is now on the bottommost balcony.
And the shrine? Oh, wait, that's her.
That is where the shrine is.
So I'll signal.
Alright, I'll start sneaking forward.
I need stealth checks from everybody, please.
Oh, that's a nat 1.
All right. Love me some nat ones.
I didn't even try to roll either.
I'm like,
You kind of landed, plopped, and then flopped over to 1.
I don't think that. Does that look cocked to you? I kind of like
That's
the roll though.
flat.
Okay, good. So that is a 18. Yeah.
Okay. So
We're twinsies.
18, 18. You're 22 plus and a 1. Okay. So as you all enter this upper balcony and begin looking around, you all can see very much as she does that there is the other 2 balconies beneath you are empty. The 3 of the 4 doors are open. The uppermost one on the left-hand side is still closed. On the second balcony, you'd be on the first balcony. That one is still closed. The one on the right is open, and the third balcony, both doors are open. And of course, on the bottom area, you can see again, both doors are open. You have about 10 people standing in that area, and you have that sortie moving along. What are y'all gonna do?
Pulling out my buoy and sneaking down.
Okay. You guys going left to right, or are you guys splitting up?
How far is it from one balcony to another?
About 40 feet.
No, down.
Oh, down is about 15 feet.
We got rope.
I'll go over the edge. Just
Oh shit.
fingertips and then.
And try to drop down? Okay. And where are you going?
Tall. It's only a 7-foot drop.
I'm gonna be like, I can do that, and try what he did.
Okay, both you roll me athletics checks. Obviously yours is with advantage.
Athletics or acrobatics?
He's gonna
Athletics.
flip off.
I'm good with either. Shit, I'm actually exactly good with either.
And Cheer, which way are you going? And Fiona, which way are you going? You see them both go over the edge and drop down. What are you 2 going to do?
Land with a tumble.
So you're going to drop down too?
Uh-huh.
Okay. So I don't need a roll from you.
11, 22.
You both managed to, as you're not really rushed, you're kind of taking your time, you come down and drop down. You kind of land with a hitch and just, oh, that's a longer drop for you than it is for the 8-foot tall Goliath, but you're okay. Which way are you going? Down the left stairs? Okay. So you pad down the left stairs. As you're padding down the left stairs, you look up as you see Fionn pull herself up over the balcony and go to throw her leg over with too much gusto, and she tumbles right off the edge of the balcony. She lands with a sickening thud on the ground right next to Callith, taking 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I would like you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Why are you laughing now? Jesus. That's a 22.
You managed to keep from letting out the loudest of your life as you smack into the ground ribs first.
I lean over to Fionn and quietly and say, I guess cats don't always land on their feet.
Oh, boo.
Slap.
Roll a hit.
He's like,
Yeah, you got it. That's a natural 16.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
so she, as you say that, for the first time, you see Fionn just whack. I mean, it doesn't echo along the cavern. It's not quite that loud of a slap, but it definitely makes contact.
you
As
have to go, "Arr."
you make your way down to the bottom of the balcony, you see Cal is slowly helping Fionn to her feet.
Can I see if any of the little fishy dudes have heard it?
Roll me a perception check.
No.
Yeah, I'm looking around too.
Same as you. Roll me a perception check.
Oh, that's an 18.
20.
Okay.
I'm hoping
It looks like they're too ingrained. As you're looking, you can see the ones on the bottom. One of them is wielding a pair of what appear to be the black onyx axes. It seems to be giving orders to things, though the language, even though you can barely hear it, but even if you could, you wouldn't be able to understand it, as it's so weird. It almost sounds like they're talking underwater.
That one.
And it seems to be directing people, and with your 20, they seem to be constant. A few of them seem to be pointing at the water right next to, right past where the shrine is. Not, again, you can't make out what they're saying, but a couple of them look, but it seems as if the one holding the onyx axes doesn't seem to pay them too much heed, as he is still barking orders.
How
For
far
now,
away
it
are
seems
they?
as if they're still watching. Huh?
Are they still another balcony down?
There's still a balcony between the two of you, yes.
Alright. I'm sneaking up and going over the next balcony.
Same way you did before? Okay. I will need, we're keeping with you guys the stealth checks, except for your stealth check you're going to have to re-roll.
I hope so.
And you're going to have to re-roll your stealth check because your athletics was so low. So, two stealth checks, please. Going around, going over. How are you going over too? Are you going around with cheer?
I'll go around with cheer.
Are you going over or around with cheer?
Please.
I'll go
Okay. Stealth check.
over. That's a 14.
15.
Okay. Athletics.
That's only a 6 though.
A 6? 6 is good enough. 18? Okay. So again, like Caliph, you kind of land with a hitch. You realize this one's about 20 feet above the other one, where the other one was only 15, so this is kind of a fall. You didn't roll, you rolled over a 5, so you're okay. But it's a drop. As you guys come to the last balcony, it appears as if the last balcony is again about 15 feet above the ground floor. We'll call it the floor. So what we're going to do right here is I'm going to go ahead and step off camera real quick so I can show you guys exactly what you're looking at. Be right back.
From outer space?
No.
Copyright.
Define you then.
No.
I want to pickpocket that guy with the onyx swords.
Radio.
What about the radio?
It's gone. We can hear it.
No, I think that's something else.
I didn't hear anything, so.
The radio's off.
The only thing I heard was Brian. I think. Yeah.
Stick. Tree.
Did someone open my bedroom door?
Someone pull this curtain open for me a little bit.
I think you're right. I'm gonna fix this.
That's what I didn't want to have happen. Alright.
Are we coming behind you?
He's just gonna rub up on you.
No, don't
He'd
touch me.
do that anyways. He's using it as an excuse.
I actually have a sledgehammer. It's on my character sheet.
We're gonna need it.
Make sure you close my bedroom door.
So it was from when I got the backpack. Alright.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. I do
And
need
cool.
Alrighty.
But did you hear my plan?
You can go, if we're off camera, you can go and bring us back in.
We are not.
We're just on the entire time. Cool.
We were
I'm
always
down with
on.
it.
Hey, that's usually how we do it anyway.
I'm good. I will execute my plan later, hopefully with glee.
No.
Real quick.
How's my sleight of hand? As good as my stuff?
Mine is 4 masters.
5. I want to steal some swords.
Axes.
Axes. Whatever. I don't care what they are.
How is my sleight of hand better than yours?
You have levels in row?
Oh, that's right. Because I have the expertise.
Yep. Guards
Yes.
get that.
Oh no, I am proficient in it.
You're proficient, but I have expertise.
I've got
Yeah.
expertise.
My persuasion, I have expertise in.
Gorgeous.
Door is open. Door
Ooh, I like
is
that rock.
open.
Is that the shrine? The
That
rock?
is the shrine.
It's like, 'cause I said roll of 5. Usually I'm pretty good.
I always love your terrain.
I have expertise in perception and sleight of
Sucking
hand.
up's not going to make you survive tonight.
Oh, and expertise is just
You made your choice earlier. You made your choice.
No, she's not.
She pooped in the
Okay.
bed.
I need curry. On Sunday.
Alrighty. Sorry, real quick, just making sure that I'm going to have everything in camera where I need it. So, putting down your characters. At this point, you guys are on the map. You two have dropped down over here, while the two of you are currently here. I'm sorry, I got that. No, I got that right.
Alright. There, with my little gun being sassy.
Right? So, you guys are up here on this balcony. Hopefully you all can see it. I tried to be a little more accommodating for my players today.
Aww.
No walls on the other side so you can actually see what's happening.
Is there any that can
see they're looking towards us, or
Dude, you're 8 feet tall.
I know I'm 8 feet tall. Is anybody looking towards us?
With your previous perception check, it looks like most of their attention has been drawn over there. At this point, the other group has arrived, and I would like perception checks from everybody.
Damn fish people. Gunner.
Holy!
Well, that's gonna suck for me. He rolled off a good roll. I have a plan, Gunner.
26.
Cal?
11.
16.
Okay. The two of you can hear that
Did I need
same...
disadvantage because it's darker in here?
No, this is...
Just
to hear.
right.
Just making sure.
So you guys can hear what's happening. It appears as if the fire you all set did pretty well. This material not only it does waterproofing, but tends to burn for a while. Seems like it's actually a fairly decent fuel source. Again, though, very, very, very pungent, and at this point the smell is almost becoming, it's getting to the point where it's unpleasant, very quickly becoming unbearable. And you can see these creatures are holding their faces and their noses. The one that wields the 2 pair of onyx axes is still calling out orders, and I need another round of stealth checks from you guys real quick.
That's good.
That is unfortunately cocked. I would take either
Are
one.
we around
That was pretty.
stone?
Flat?
I was
Yes.
Go ahead and roll it.
So I can add that, right?
Yes, you can.
I was gonna say that was pretty much a 12. Hey, you
Well-
split the difference.
Well, the other one was an 18, so no, I didn't split the difference.
Oh, I thought it was a 12 and a 10.
No, well, maybe. Maybe I did
So-
split the difference.
So it definitely
Give me
was not
that.
15.
15?
Yeah, 15.
15?
Oh, no, 16.
16?
7.
7?
It's rocky terrain. Will that
Yes.
Okay. Oh, shit. I will definitely take that advantage.
That's hitting the ground.
Yep.
It bubbled over.
Ooh.
I got it.
Okay.
I shall clean.
Well, we can clean
14.
later.
Now, we're gonna have to clean it later because we're if we can just grab some paper towels if we have
That's what I'm
anything.
gonna
We don't.
No, nothing
Oh,
from
we
our.
used them all.
we-
That's why.
I'll figure it out.
Okay. All right. So, as you all watch, the two of you hear these raised voices carrying over. It appears as if they're calling to this side of the cave, and as that happens, the creature wielding 2 of the axes, the twin onyx axes, begins to bark in that strange language. As he does, the few of them, and this is going to be... Okay. As the 3 turn, you all catch your breath in your throat as the sudden realization that 3 of these things are now facing in your direction. He barks a few orders at them. 2 of them turn and immediately begin to move along with one of the other ones to his right. Another one stops for a moment, seems to wipe something away from its eyes and look closer, right where Fionn is crouching behind one of the bits of rocky outcrop. As he does, this commander of some kind barks again at it, causing it to jump, and it turns around and just runs away along with the rest of the group. Good thing they had disadvantage on those perception checks. Best one was a 6. Yep, best one was a 6.
I can drop darkness down there if you think
So, as you all watch, this one here comes up and takes position at the right hand of this one. This one is moved up, and he's actually up here to try to get himself a better view of what's happening as these all move here. None of the more raddily dressed Sahuagin do you see that you saw previously at worship in this area. They all appear to have been with that first sortie that you can tell now was close to a little over half a dozen people, and by the time the other 4 get there will be a full dozen that look like they're trying to fight this fire and figure out what's going on. you all realize at this side, with that door closed, you can't actually see it from this side. So they probably had no idea that door was even there.
I'm gonna. We ready? I'm gonna sneak down and go prison style on the nearest ones.
So the barrels or the...
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do this in a quick little thing. You guys are going to have a surprise round that you're going to get to take until either somebody perceives you or not. If you decide to move, you do have to make another stealth check. So Gunner is going to attempt to come down.
We're trying to do it quiet, right?
Yeah.
That's 25 feet of movement to get to the closest one.
Okay. And that's a
18? 16?
16, so 18.
So
So 21 on stealth.
21 on stealth. What are you doing? What is
I'm
Fionn
really
doing?
good on stealth.
Right?
Well, that's more moving in for the attack.
No more of that dice. It's too hard to read.
Drop fairy fire on the group that Gunnar has.
Are you going to wait until everybody else is in position, or
Yeah,
okay?
I'll wait till
So and you're going to stand right where you are and do it.
Yeah, I'll stay back where I am. I don't need
Okay.
to do it.
Callus?
I am going to... Well, you know what? Why not? No, I don't want to do that. I'm going to stand back here, and I am going to wait to see what happens.
Okay.
Hold action, cast a spell.
I'm afraid of... No, I can't... Well, I do want to... You know what? I'll hold action and cast Vicious Mockery.
Okay. Vicious Mockery. Okay.
Yeah.
And cheer.
So lighting a wine bottle with
That would be an action to do that, but a wine bottle would not light.
Yeah, damn.
We're not gonna make a Molotov out of that.
You are a pretty accomplished alchemist. You know that a wine
wine
does
yeah.
not make good Molotovs at all.
And I wouldn't have been able
Maybe
to
if it was scotch or whiskey.
Yeah, if it was a high enough proof, it could do it.
And I wouldn't have been able to grab that
Oh,
without
right,
noticing. Yeah. Ready in action to fire.
At
The closest one to the shrine itself.
so the one with the 2 onyx axes.
We need to take him down, yeah.
Well, if you want to get technical, you would probably need to take down everybody here. These guys were not necessarily easy the last time you all fought them.
These guys are not pushovers.
No, but the leader. Okay, go for the one that's closest to Gunner. That he's gonna do the.
Okay, so
In case
combined
he
fire.
fails, yeah.
Okay,
But
combined
ready
fire.
in action.
Okay, so you all are basically ready. You're ready for him to strike. As soon as before he strikes, you cast a spell. As soon after he strikes, you shoot, and then you do yours. Correct? Alrighty. With your 21, no one notices this gigantic Goliath, like Tom and Jerrying behind this motherfucker as he slowly comes in behind this motherfucker. Okay.
Honestly, that guy, once you strike him, he should just turn away and just give up on life.
As that happens, I would like you to go ahead and make your attack roll.
Okay.
And then I will make my saves for everything.
Yeah.
Straight attack roll or
So
advantage?
before we do that, we're going to get yours first. So let me go ahead and get my battle stuff here.
As part of my thing, can I?
Hold on.
Proficiency written down here.
Is it on the back?
I was just trying to make sure that my number was correct for the.
Nice.
I think our proficiency is 3, which means the 14 is correct.
I'll be
Unless
down
they
too.
were wrong. I just don't see it here.
Okay. This is going to be fun. Let's do this. Oh, and I actually happen to have 3 fairy fire rings. This is going to be great. So, first off, fairy fire.
I'm dropping it on the group of 3.
Yep. Okay, so the 2 of the ones with that have blowguns at their belts. What is your
It's a
DC? 14?
14. Yes.
14. Okay. So
Yeah.
and it's dexterity, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. So let me make sure. With the dexterity. Okay. So with the dexterity plus 3, 1 fails, 1 succeeds. That one fails. Then the one next to it, that is a natural 8. That is also going to fail.
Yay.
Alrighty.
You have advantage against them at all times.
Sweet.
And they can't hide.
I'm gonna go ahead
Go
and
invisible.
zoom in just a little bit so we can get a slightly better view of what we're looking at here. All right. Because that looks like the most important spot right now.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna roll with advantage, and then who are you targeting with your vicious mockery?
The same one that he's.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll his
Oh, it's gonna be
saving throw on that. Go ahead and make your attack, and then go ahead and make your attack.
Hand over the mouth, right in the kidney.
Okay.
Kidney.
They glow blue. Well, so
Right? That was a 19 and something else, but now that's. Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh, dim light. Wait,
18?
We're already in dim
We're,
light.
we're all in dim light, yes. Huh?
18.
18. 18 is a hit.
Oh, now I have to remember what that does. It's on the other character sheet, that's right. This is a custom item.
And so after he stabs him, I will shout at him.
And-
You did now!
I'm gonna need your second stab as well. That one will also be at advantage because of fairy fire.
Sweet.
And same thing with your shots will also be at advantage.
Okay.
As
So
22.
can I do the?
22 is damage or a hit?
To hit.
That is 2 hits.
And it needs 2 saving throws.
2 saving throws for the bleed, correct?
Yeah,
Okay.
Constitution saves.
First one is a natural 7 plus his con of 2 is a 9, so that's a fail.
Yeah.
I'm going to put a D4 next to him so that way we don't forget. So he is currently bleeding. Alrighty. And then actually it goes from a D4 to a D6, right? So I'm going to put a 2 on there. It's 2D4 now. He's bleeding 2D4.
You didn't tell me if it progressed or not. It's just con save every time for a D4 and bleed.
He takes bleed. It's the number of D4s you roll is how many stacks that you can put on it, and it stacks up to 3 times.
Okay, so 1d4, 2d4, 3d4?
It's 1D4, 2D4, 3D4.
So it's 2d4.
So he's going to be taking 2D4 right now on his turn.
And sneak attack on the first attack, right?
Yes, only though you can only sneak attack once per round.
Strength is that, plus duelist is that, so that's 20 damage.
20 total?
Yep.
On the first hit, second hit?
No, that was all.
Oh, that was both hits.
It's only a d6 for the stab.
Oh, that's right. So it was 3d6. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And you added your modifier
3d6
twice.
plus 5, twice. One
Okay, yeah.
weapon,
Yep.
one hand, duelist.
Alrighty. So you rolled low.
Well, there's no magical bonus to the cleaver either.
That's true. But it is bleeding now. And then your 2
Am I
shots.
able to do the primal right beforehand?
And it is caught completely off guard by your thing with a roll of 12. Go ahead and roll your to hit.
David, am I able to
6.
do the primal right beforehand?
Yes.
Thank you.
You're able to do your primal right like a turn before.
Nice. So I'll take the damage right
6.
now.
Natural 20? Natural 20. Okay, we're not using the tables right now, so it is max on the 2d6, and then you're going to roll 2d6 again.
Okay, so this is the weapon.
Yep. And remember, your right damage, you don't roll another die, it's just maxed.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay,
figured. That's
so
what
it's
I'm
going to
rolling.
be 18 plus 2d6.
Okay, so which is 8. on those
So
two
26.
26.
and let me roll for my damage.
Yes.
That is 6.
Ouch.
Ow.
Max damage to yourself? That sucks.
I mean, 26 damage is pretty sick.
Yes, and that was only your first shot. Second shot.
I still have advantage?
It is fairy fired. You're getting advantage because of the fairy. Your first shot would have had advantage because it didn't know you were there, but anything else wouldn't have gotten it. But fairy fire's a bitch.
Too bad I'm not 2 levels higher. It would have been auto
Oh,
crit.
yeah.
So I'm
Yep.
both of those hits.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not yet. That
Assassin is auto
is...
crit. So I'm surprised. If you
17?
Disgusting.
17 is a hit.
That's going to be 6 weapon damage, 5 ice.
Alrighty. That guy is bleeding out of 2 massive stab wounds in his side
And he's
as he takes the gladius and shoves it into his rib cage. As the thing pushes him off and staggers forward, 2 rounds take it in the back, and it screams in agony from a vicious insult over here. This guy is very worse for wear and doesn't look like he's going to survive much longer. That is going to be the surprise round. I need everybody to roll initiative.
Okay.
Well, that is horrible. See, I would go last, barring someone running that much lower.
No. No, it's
It's not bad.
Not bad, but
All right, everybody got their roll? 20 to 25, please. 15 to 20.
18.
18? What's your dex modifier?
+3.
Alrighty, so
Someone else going with you.
where'd the rest of your cards
Before
go?
me or after me?
Where'd my cards go?
And
Ah! Where'd the other cards go? Ah, there they are. Okay. So there.
It's
there.
one of them nights.
Okay, and then, nope, so 10 to 15?
14.
14. Uh, 5 to 10?
oh,
Where were you?
no.
So, okay, so
8.
1 to 5?
So yeah, 5 to 10, something like
I
that.
got 4.
I got 8.
You got a 4?
Uh-huh.
Still managed to get lower than you.
Wow.
I rolled a
I'm
2.
not gonna laugh.
I rolled a 2.
Well, shit.
Okay, so this is going to be very important. The rousing shot. Now, this shot didn't sound like a gunshot from Cheer's weapon. It sounded more like the release of pressured energy itself. Still fairly loud. That's not what has alerted everything in this vicinity what's going on. It's this gentleman's screams of pain from having a sharp blade shoved into his body several
You just
times.
can't take the
And
blade.
his friend very confused at why he is suddenly looks like he spent the entire night at a strip club. So, Gunnar, we are starting with you. By your estimation, you have about 90 seconds before that sortie group makes it back to these shores.
Cool. Quick draw and blow strip club boy away.
Okay?
He's in love with a stripper.
I think that's a hit. Too bad I can't just use that for both shots. First one's
Right.
going to be a hit.
Okay.
Natural 19.
Okay, roll damage first.
Okay. No, not the one I prison shanked.
Okay,
Strip
the
club
other
boy.
one. Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you're
figured
going to
prison
roll...
shanked one's going to bleed out pretty
Okay.
good.
Second shot.
Second shot. 15 plus.
15 plus is definitely a hit. Damage, please, on both shots.
Good thing you had your advantage.
And you're going to have add a d6 to one of those.
Sneak
Yeah?
attack, yeah. And I get my modifiers. Look at all the 2s.
Right?
5 2s.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
At
baby.
least that's 10 damage.
But that's 20
Right.
damage with my modifiers.
Yep, that is still 20 damage. Alrighty. So you
action
turn
surge?
and bam, bam, and action surge and bam, bam. Go ahead. So 2 shots take him in the back. As he begins to turn around, you fire 2 more times.
15?
15 is a match.
Second shot. That's 14.
14 is a miss. The second one, you shoot him in the gut, and he bends over. Your last shot, aiming for his head, sails right over.
12 more points.
12 more points of damage. He's definitely not looking good, as he just took 3 rounds at close range. You still have a move action and a bonus action if you want to take them. And you're currently holding your gladius and your pistol.
I just, with part of the free action draw, holster the gladius.
Okay.
Yeah, no?
You can stand right where you are. Alrighty. So that's going to end Gunnar's turn, and now there are gunshots ringing out throughout this place. The champion is going to turn. And he is going to step here. He looks at the one that you just attacked and it pulls a wicked-looking blade like that strange hook blade that you saw before. Not a hooked blade, but a blade that looks like hooks have been carved into it, and swings it at your head with his direction. That is going to be a... Ooh, you guys don't have very good to hit. That is a 14 to hit.
Yes.
You jump out of the way, this time it missing your jacket too, as this thing holding both of these onyx axes now stands in front of the shrine and interposes itself between you and it, but takes no other action. Caliph, we are over to you.
I am going to use suggestion on the champion.
And what are you going to suggest?
Give me your axes.
Let me check that. And that is wisdom or charisma?
Wisdom.
That is wisdom. Okay, so he kind of stops, looks up at you, takes both of his axes, and throws them in your direction. I would like a dexterity saving throw.
Do I have to make one too? Because
No.
I'm right there.
He can throw them at
He
you.
got tagged.
Oh god.
He got tagged.
7.
One of the blades lands at your feet. The other one bounces right off of your chest, dealing 3 points of damage.
Couldn't say hand me.
You still have a move action and a bonus action if you'd like to take it.
I'm gonna pick them up if I can with that.
You can take your move action to pick them up. These things are fucking heavy. It feels like you could wield one of these things.
And bonus action to stow them?
It'd be a standard action to put them away. Like these things, they won't just fit in your pack. These things are they're like that wide and about that tall. Yeah.
Well then, yeah, I'll just work on putting them in.
You gonna spend your next turn to put them away?
Maybe.
Okay, we'll come to that. Are you gonna take a move action?
I'm gonna spend all I can on those axes.
Alrighty.
So.
It is gonna be now the spitter's turn. Gonna roll me 2d4, please.
Yeah. Didn't actually anticipate needing D4. What the hell?
Couldn't
Pretty
say
cold.
hand to me.
4 damage.
4 damage. As you shoot this one and look, this thing goes to pull its blade out and stops as it pulls it halfway out, as it almost looks like the wound that you put in its side begins to grow in size, and blood spurts onto your coat as it and begins to hemorrhage as it falls to the ground, its blood rapidly leaving its body, much faster than it should, even for a wound like that. This guy is incapacitated and very quickly dead. Huh?
Is he frozen too?
No. He does have frozen marks on his body, but he bled from... He sanguinated.
He's dead?
He is dead. Are you going to use your reaction?
Yes, I am.
And what are you going to use your reaction for?
So that would be
the
my
puppet,
mark.
right?
Yeah, blood curse of the puppet. Of the fallen puppet. There we go. So
Okay.
when a creature you can see within 30 feet drops to 0 hit points, you can use your reaction to make that creature immediately make a
just at 30.
single weapon attack against a target of your choice within its attack
Okay.
range.
So do you want it
obviously-
to attack the guy next to it or
one he's
the
gonna have
other
advantage
spitter?
on.
Yes. Do you want it to attack this guy here or do you want to attack the other one?
that one that he has advantage
The
on?
one I shot.
It's got advantage. Because technically he is his enemy now.
Okay.
All that and it says literally any attack I made doesn't matter.
Yes. That a 17 is going to be a hit. I'm going to have you roll its D6, please.
D6?
Mm-hmm.
2.
2 plus 3 is 5.
Better than 0.
And as it does that, it falls over and dies. Its body kind of animatedly pulling out its weapon and swinging very, very kind of robotically, still manages to tag its friend. As its friend kind of looks at it in confusion, it falls over and bleeds to death. The other one is going to pull out its blowgun and dunk at you with one shot.
That was morbid and creepifying.
That is a 14 to hit.
Nope.
The needle sticks into your jacket but doesn't quite touch your skin.
I love that jacket.
Can actually make a second attack with its blowgun. I was doing that wrong in the last fight, so that was I was giving you guys an advantage. It's going to load up another one and fire that one as well. That is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
Same thing. You lift up your jacket, the first one hits, and the second one follows it immediately.
Jacket's amazing.
Then it is going to move down here.
Should get you a poncho like that.
It is now this thing's turn. This one here is going to turn, and it's going to run up the stairs.
Ah!
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So its full move is to get right in front of. Let me see. Who does it see? Oh, I wrote down your stealth checks for a reason. Fionn. Fionn's the one that's going to see. This one here is going to turn. And it is going to go after Gunner. It's going to have to spend both of its actions in order to get adjacent to Gunner. Cheer, it is your turn. You see these other things pulling out those same kind of blades and rushing your friends. What are you going to do? Gunner's looking mighty outnumbered down there right now.
Yeah. Can't help funny.
Oh, yes.
And attack the one that I still have advantage on.
Okay.
That is gonna be
So 14 on is the biggest number on the metal die.
21.
21 is a hit.
That is gonna be 4 damage from the gun, 6 from the ice.
Alrighty. Second shot. And Brian, if you're listening, you can show the combat area. If you want to just put them all on at the same time and just leave it there.
That is it's a 19 plus.
That is definitely a hit.
That's gonna be 8 on the gun, 5 ice.
Alrighty, so that is another 13 damage coming through. This guy hasn't been able to act yet. It looks like he may die. Fionn.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm sorry. Cheer. Did you have any other move or anything else on your turn?
I don't want to get in Cal's way, but can I get? Are those the bad mushrooms? Oh, fuck.
Memories.
I know.
Oh my god.
No, I'm good right now. I'm good right
Okay.
here.
Fionn, we're over to you.
Oh, actually, yes, I will do something. I will go ahead and check. Here, where are you? Vermilion.
Okay. What does
That's
that
the
one
one that allows me an additional use of my blood maledict feature.
do? Okay, so you
but
can do
I
the.
gain disadvantage on death saving throws.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I will chug that soda.
Well, for starters, gonna shift, so you know.
That's your bonus action.
I'm gonna catch all the enemies and the shrine in Ice Storm.
Okay.
That's a dex saving
It
throw.
is a 20 by 20, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So
Gunner?
I'm gonna use.
It won't kick that.
Yeah,
He's
that's
right
right.
out of it. It's all pretty. You love using
Well,
those
the
things.
thing is, it doesn't linger. It's not concentration.
No, I'm just showing the people who are watching.
Maybe they want to
What
know
it's hitting.
too.
Maybe they want to see
Hey,
it.
like money was paid for these things. We're going to use them.
Yeah, fair enough.
Got it, flaunt it, man.
If you go.
Baby.
So you are going to hit all 3. So that is dexterity saving throws
That's
or
correct.
con.
Dex.
Dex. Okay. So the spitters, his, and the champs. Ooh, champ did not roll well. Okay. Then go ahead and roll your damage, and it's half on a save. Correct?
That's correct. That is, wow, max bludgeoning, 16 bludgeoning.
Ooh wee.
Jesus Christ, 2 8s, that's fun. That's not good. 12 points of cold damage.
So 28 total.
Aye.
Okay. So the this
Erroll
one
shit on the ice.
passes. So
That's
that
16 magical bludgeoning damage to the shrine, too, so suck it. I
Yep.
do have a spell that can work on it.
yes, and we will get to that in just a second. Okay, so that is
And that was literally my only
28 is
spot.
14. Okay, so that's going to drop him down to there, and then both of those are going to fail 14. Correct?
14, yeah.
The other 2 failed, and it's 24, 26.
28 total points of damage.
I
16
didn't even get the move. So that the flesh is literally ripped from his bones as
Nice.
ice and as chunks of ice and wind just buffet his body. And the poor priest that was gonna avard black tentacles, you motherfuckers, right in the ass, does not get to take an action.
We
Yeah!
don't like that thing.
I didn't even know he was a priest. Don't care.
Hey, you know what? We took preventative measures.
And that is gonna drop him
Literally
down.
all the
Nope.
way flying his
Put
way.
this.
And that drops the priest down, or the champ down to the best number ever. All right. So Fionn, you still have a movement action, but you do have one of these things in front of you. And I can remove this from the board.
I hiss and growl. Hiss and
Okay. It passes its intimidation check as you go. That's going to end the first round, and it's at the end of the first round that they're all going to roll their listen checks with advantage. I'm only going to do 2 because I'm giving them advantage. Okay, I already rolled a natural 20, so I'm not going to roll the other one. The group has been alerted to what's happening. So time is of the essence. Gunner.
Dude in front of me is gonna catch 2.
The one on the
Right in
bridge
front of
or
me.
the one right next to you?
The one adjacent.
Okay,
I
so
can
you're going to
shoot
turn,
adjacent.
and yes, you can.
Yeah, first shot. Crit!
Woo!
So
Right in the
you
nuts.
haven't spent your good point yet. If you had, you would have gotten it back.
I had to use the
space
grip
for
point for
that.
advantage.
No, because you had advantage.
Perfect.
Because he was, remember he was stripified.
Yeah, he was dead.
Sadness.
But crit, so that is maximum damage, so that's 12 damage.
Do I pick winging shot and stuff like that before or after?
Actually,
Oh, before you do the roll. Yeah, you got to pick it before you do the roll.
Do I still have advantage?
On this next shot?
Yeah.
No.
Grip
This
point.
guy's different. But 12 damage plus 2d6.
Plus D6.
Oh,
for
right.
something.
That's
Plus
a difficult terrain,
d6.
so.
This guy you didn't have advantage
Oh,
on.
that area?
I roll
Yeah.
with advantage.
Yeah,
David,
so.
Oh, so you did spend your grip.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, go and roll your d6.
he said it's difficult
It is
terrain now.
for until the start of my action.
Okay. Still not going to put the thing out, but yes.
But it's so pretty.
So
If it ends
12
up being
plus 11 plus
relevant.
5.
So 12 plus 17
28
is...
damage.
12 plus 17, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
29.
12 plus 11 plus 5? 12 plus
16, okay. 12 plus
28
16,
damage.
28 damage. Alrighty, so warrior number 1 takes 28 points of damage.
We'll go ahead and dump that grip point back into advantage again.
Alrighty.
Good thing. Good
Right.
thing.
Woo!
That's going to be an 18 plus.
That's a hit. Another 2d6 coming his way.
Yep. 16 damage.
Very nice.
One shy of max.
One shy of max.
Very sexy. He just, that first hit takes him, and his left arm just falls limp. Thankfully, he's only using his weapon in one hand, but it's just poof, as it just severs tendons, destroys his shoulder completely, and as he staggers back, you take another shot. It wings him in the same shoulder. He's in so much pain from the first shot, he doesn't really feel the second shot, but it definitely did damage. You still have movement and a bonus action if you like.
Free action reload.
Okay. It is now the champ's turn, and the champ is going to do the same thing that he did last time and tell this guy, without any weapons in its hand, just and it's going to swing at you. This one can actually do some damage. That is an 18 to hit,
That's it.
and this one is a can't use it in two hands now, so. That is 9
Endurance.
points of piercing damage.
Stone's endurance.
Okay, so go to roll it.
So 6 plus con 8, so I take 1.
So 1 point of damage. Alrighty, that's going to end the champ's turn. Cal, we are over to you.
Got that right, didn't I?
I'll be there to save you, Fionn! As I shove the axe into my bag.
So you're going to take a standard action to do
Yeah.
it? Okay.
Just, you know.
And move action?
Shit. Is that both axes? Or
No,
just one?
for a standard action, you're putting both axes into your bag.
Okay. Then I will move in Fionn's direction. Like
can
out
move
of
in-
range of the...
So you just take you just jump off the stairs next
Yes.
to it. Okay. That's going to end his turn. The spitter is once again going to fire 2 shots at Gunner. Gunner, 19.
That's it.
And Gunner, 17.
Match.
Okay. I need 2 Constitution saving throws, please. And damage for this is going to be
And Con's one of your...
Yeah, I've got it trained.
7 plus 6 is 13.
Not like
13 damage?
Okay. And con saves are a 20 and a 22.
Okay. Say you felt this before. These barbs are covered in poison. It appears to be pretty easy for you to resist, but as Fionn can attest, when you don't resist, it hurts.
Yeah.
That's going to end the last spitter's turn. There's going to be the warrior's turn. So this warrior is going to take 3 attacks against Fionn.
That's fun.
So Fionn, first one. Wow, I think I actually missed you once. An 11,
That's a mess.
23, and a 20.
Those hits.
Okay, so 2 hits. He is using this in two-handed. So that's going to be... Oh, God, I rolled really bad damage. So that is 12 piercing damage total.
Wow. Total. Okay.
Yes.
That's a big difference.
Yeah, 12 total. And then the one that is on Gunner is going to make its 3 attacks. This one can only use them with its one hand. And a 17, a 9, and a 7.
17 matches.
That's going to be another 4 plus 3 is 7 damage. All right, that's going to end their turn. Cheer, you're up. Fionn, you're on deck.
Quick question. Would I be able to mark the shrine itself?
No, you have to mark a person.
It has to be a person. Okay,
Yeah.
I was just wondering. So I will go ahead and fire on You got hit, right?
Yeah.
Has Fanny been hit?
And I'm gonna zoom out just a little bit and see what's happening there.
You're gonna help Fanny? Paul.
Yes, I'm helping Fanny.
Okay, then I will hook on her. Can I move 5 this way?
You want to jump
No,
off,
no, no, no,
or
no, no.
you're gonna move here? You want to move here where the mushrooms are?
I thought, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot the one on Gunner.
Alrighty, go ahead and roll to hit. From your angle there, it is gonna have cover.
Well, could I have moved to where Cal was on the steps?
Yes.
Just help Fanny.
Are you sure?
Yeah, just stay up there and help Fanny.
Okay.
The dude with the axes has no axes, and I blew the other guy's arm off.
Okay.
I got a minute. Help Fanny. And I'm generally tougher than Fanny.
Okay.
Little bit. I mean, depends what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
No, I'll just go there. I'll just shoot that guy. That's
Okay,
it.
the one on Fionn?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
That was a lot of trauma Fanny took about that one Saber boy.
That was a pretty bad trauma bomb.
That's gonna be a 18.
18 is a hit.
That is gonna be 5 damage from the gun, 4 ice damage.
That is the first hit that one's taken.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
6, by the way.
That is gonna be but the thing is.
No.
Yeah.
So what's the
14.
roll? Come on. 14 is a miss.
Yeah.
Any other
I
actions?
I will sear it. So, and then can I use the rest of my movement? to go
You've
down?
only moved 5 feet, so yeah.
Go
Where?
be within 5 feet of Fanny. And I will brand it.
Okay.
So if it attacks anyone,
So how does that work?
if he attacks anyone or myself within 5 feet
What
of
action
me,
does it take to brand it?
it's a free, or
Not an action type?
No.
Or is it a bonus
I
action?
think it's a bonus. You can choose to sear. It's when I damage it, so I can choose to sear it.
Okay, and what's the downside for you?
No downside for me. It's just that when it attacks someone 5 feet of me, it takes a psychic damage.
Okay.
And it's me or someone within 5 feet of me, so
Okay.
both of them.
So if it attacks anyone within 5 feet of you, including you. Okay.
Yeah, because it says of you. Attack you or a creature you can see within 5 feet of you.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's going to end your turn there. Fionn.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I like that one. That's
Oh, I was right. I am going to miss one of them. Eeny meeny. So, should I include the champion or the guy who's almost dead?
Champion.
Okay, I'm gonna tidal wave. Boom, the guy in front of me and the champion.
Okay, so...
Since it's only 10 feet wide, I can only get 2 people.
Yeah, let me look up Tidal Wave real quick so I can get my specs.
It is...
Are you sure you can't get 3?
no, I wanted to try it. It's only 10 feet wide.
It's a 10
30
feet
foot,
wide.
30 foot long, but 10 feet wide. So I was thinking maybe I could get all of them, but there's 15.
Yeah.
It's
just
either
enough
she gets
separation.
that one on
It's
Gunner
48
or
points of damage, dex saving throw, knocked prone on fail.
Okay,
Half
so
damage
dexterity saving throw from this warrior in front of you. Now, if you want to hit this guy, you're gonna also hit.
No. I can miss us. I can, regardless of how I place it, I miss all of us.
Okay, no, yeah, 10 feet wide. Okay, yeah, 10 feet wide.
If it was
Okay.
15 feet, I'd be getting all of them.
Yeah. So the warrior right next to you, that is dexterity saving throw is gonna be a 9,
That's a fail.
and the champ is a 14.
He matched.
Okay.
The total damage is 15.
15.
And the guy at the top of the stairs is prone.
Yep. Yep, he is prone. I was gonna lay him down, but I was like, I have a prone thing.
Might as well use him. Oh, sorry, we could have got him 3
Does prone create advantage for...
Yes, it does
Yeah.
for
Melee.
melee attacks. So
Yeah,
15
stab
is
Yeah, just go step
That,
steady.
and
Oh,
so
okay.
7 to the champ.
I mean, like, advantage for him.
Fionn, you still have a move action and a bonus action.
Melee still good.
Really still good. Stabbing actions.
And guys, make sure you're using your spell cards.
Yeah, I did.
I've
I'll
used
go
my spell
ahead.
card.
You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna summon up the tiger, so everyone gets 10 HP. Goddamn, how much was it? It's a ridiculous number.
And
I'll check how much. I think it's like somewhere in the neighborhood of 11, 12.
and check distance too. Make sure we can get
Oh,
it.
they can get it.
That's
It's
60
like,
feet,
It's
or-
like a 60-foot diameter.
Okay.
I want to say, or it's a radius, but either way.
It's
get
probably
all of us.
radius.
Radius.
either way, it would get all of us.
So how much?
Yes.
That's I got the specifics.
Yeah, she's gonna look that up real quick. So Fionn, that's gonna
But
end
it's-
your turn, right?
That'll effectively end my turn.
Okay. So that is gonna now that sortie group is slowly beginning to kind of quickly, but in the confusion, only a few have broken off and are beginning running this way, while the others are still trying to finish putting out the fire or run now. Gunner, we're back to you.
Second one.
We'll find out about the temper hit points right now.
Second one.
D10 plus your fighter level.
Yep, 13.
13. All right.
So that brings me back up to 58. And then first shot at the cripple.
Okay.
Missed. Second shot at the cripple. Missed.
There.
You still have a move action and a move action. You want to take it or no? Okay. It is
12.
now.
12.
So 12. Everybody has 12 temporary hit points. It is now the champion's turn, and the champion is going to go ahead and it is going to continue to guard. Actually, no, Fionn, your bludgeoning attack, your ice storm did hit the this obelisk. He
That's
is
right.
running towards you.
How bad is the obelisk?
He didn't
I didn't get to that. So as the ice slams into this thing, you can see a couple of pieces of obsidian tumble off and clatter to the ground. Doesn't look like it took much damage, but it definitely took a little. And this champion is running at you. Sans weapons, it is using its claws and its bite. So it is at a severe disadvantage to where it was. So, Fionn, 2 claws. One is a natural 20, one is a 10.
That's a mess.
And the bite is a 17.
That's a hit.
Okay, so the claw is going to be 11 plus 3 is 14 damage from the crit claw. And the bite,
11, 14.
14. And the bite is going to be another 6, so 20 even. 20 total damage. And Cal. So 8 damage.
Yeah.
Well,
Like, son of a bitch, I was trying to do it, and then you were doing all that mad, like, fuck, I lost it.
I'm going to kick him while he's down, and I'm going to pull out my rapier and stab the guy on the floor.
Roll with advantage as you run up and swing at him.
It's
How is a 20?
It's
20 is a hit. Damage, please.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
going
so
to
you'll rate that?
expend
Yes.
one of those for my psychic blades.
Oh, it works.
So that is 6 plus 6, so that's 12.
Plus your dexterity modifier.
16 plus another 3, so 19 plus my dexterity, which is 2.
So 21.
21 damage.
As you and psychic waves overtake its mind. It reaches up at its head, almost trying to claw at its own brain. It screams in pain.
Leave my friend alone!
Damn. That's pretty awesome.
Alrighty, so Cal, that's going to end your turn, correct?
Yes.
Alrighty. It is now the Spitter's turn, and the Spitter's got a couple more rounds, so he's going to go ahead and use those 2 to shoot at you.
I'll save that.
Alright.
I forgot about that guy.
First one's definitely a miss unless an 8 hits. The second one is a 19.
That's it.
So go to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
21.
And that is 4 points of piercing damage. And then he jumps into the drink.
Kabloop.
Chicken shit.
The warrior, as these guys have not stopped talking and coordinating with each other, this guy is going to try to swing at you with his blade. And excuse me, he's been swinging twice and trying to bite you. He's missed each time with his bite. So this warrior is going to swing twice. I'm not using those dice anymore.
I'm okay with it.
And
kinda
the
think you
last
should
one
keep
is
using
the bite. That is a 15.
Nope.
Okay. This one is going to stand up, so he is no longer prone.
He's still brand.
And he is going to take 3 attacks of opportunity.
Okay.
As he's going to run down and try to help his other warrior buddy with Gunner.
Oh, so I can.
Yep.
We can shoot him?
I have my rapier.
No, you'd have to
cocked.
swing at him melee. You didn't take the feet, so you cannot shoot
I have a
from that.
dagger.
You could use the dagger.
Okay.
I'll give you that. Well, you have the blade at the tip of your gun. And
Yeah.
you said that that's a dagger, so you could use
I
that.
doubt that's squishy.
It's a 15.
Fionn?
No, not for me. That's a.
Mine is a 15 AC.
Oh yeah.
Mine is a 16.
16 is a match.
Yay.
Hit,
12.
miss. So, damage.
6.
5.
6 and 5 is 11. He is not looking very good right now. He is in very, very bad shape as he takes position behind Gunner and begins to try to kill him. Gunner, first attack is going to be a 12.
Nope.
Second sword attack is going to be a 20.
Hit.
And the bite attack is going to be a 17.
Match.
Okay, so bite is D4. That is 7 points for the bite. And then he can use his weapon in 2 hands. So that's 7 plus 8 is 15 total damage. That's going to end the warrior's turn. Cheer, you're
That
up.
was including the bite? Or?
That was including the bite. 15
Okay.
total.
So,
Cheer, you're up. Fionn, you're on deck. Yeah, I'll add up a lot of the damage for you guys, so you guys don't have to do that, because
Cool.
I tend to run those numbers in my head
Can
anyway.
I reload as a bonus?
It's a 6 gun, so you reload as a bonus.
Alright, so that's my bonus action. And I will fire at... No, I'm alright. I'll fire at the guy that I branded.
Okay.
He's down there.
Yeah, he's far enough away that he doesn't have cover from the embankment.
Yeah. No, because that's a 4 plus.
So first one's a miss. Second attack.
That is 18 plus.
18 plus is definitely going to be hit. Damage, please.
7 gun damage, 2 ice damage.
And that's going to do him. You take him right as he swings and cuts Gunner along the back. It does that weird chittering and happiness, and as it does, your round takes it right in its right eye. It just stops for a moment and just crumples to the ground.
Got your back.
Cheer, any other actions? You have movement still. This champ is adjacent to you, though. No, he's not.
anymore.
No, he's not. So you can move freely.
Can I move behind Cal?
Yes, you can.
I'd rather hit you.
Alrighty. Fionn.
Sorry.
Fionn swings her sword around again and tied away from remaining 2.
Okay. And
Yeah, right in the
yes,
way.
you can. You
He's
good?
like,
Passing straight through your cat. And when it passes through your tiger totem does that. It looks at you and go. So the champ in front of you.
Last time.
Okay, my dice are pissed at me that I haven't been rolling them. I barely rolled above a 10 tonight. That's a fail for the champ. Okay, 17 plus dexterity, right?
It's only yes, Dex.
They might have a minus. They don't have a minus, so 17 is a pass. So the champ is prone,
Champ's prone, 14 bludgeoning.
and 7 to the other guy.
That's great.
okay.
Other guy's not looking good.
Oh, the spells there.
Yep, that warrior with the dangly arm is not looking good at all. No other actions?
No, that's it.
Okay.
You have advantage on athletics checks, not like he didn't already have them, but no.
Gunner.
shoot dangle arm. 16 to hit.
16 is a match.
That's going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. At this point, he's kind of eyeing the water next to
Put
him.
another one into him. 16 again.
16 is a match. Damage.
13 damage.
So, as he turns and looks at the water, and as he does, you kind of glance over and you see bubbles bursting on its surface. And as he looks back, your gun barrel is right in his face, and you pull the trigger.
Oh, right. The first wave actually hit the shrine.
It did. It just kind of broke against it, though.
Yeah, fair
Like water on rock.
Yeah, fair enough, you cheeky
Any other actions?
Move up to flank the champion. Give Fionn flanking.
Okay.
Can I?
You won't be able to flank him because he's not in position unless Fionn moves. If you want to take an athletics check, you can try to hop over him.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. You have advantage. Even though you have advantage anyway.
He has double
I
advantage.
fly.
Okay, so he's now in position to, when it stands up, once again continue to give you advantage. It is his turn, and he is going to stand up. But he is focusing on Fionn.
Yeah, cool.
So Fionn, 2 claws.
Yep.
That one is an automatic miss. The other one is a 21.
That's a hit.
And that is a 14.
That is a match. God damn.
Yes, I'm finally hitting something. So the
Yeah, you're hitting the
bite
easy person.
that I know I'm hitting the easiest person to hit.
Right.
That's 6 and 10 is 16 points of damage.
Are you? No. I'm the easiest person to hit.
What's your AC?
13.
13? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because you got the braces of armor. That's what put you over the top. Okay, that is going to end his turn. Oh, I've been screwing myself over. Okay, I'm not going to forget that. Okay, Cal, you're up.
I am going to use a level 3 healing word on Fionn. Heal, Senna.
Yeah, roll 3d4 plus your charisma modifier.
I didn't know you were sitting.
What's my charisma?
No, she looks down at her poncho.
Gunner was like,
Oh, that's kind of sucky.
only center here, so.
Right?
Plus my charisma. You said charisma modifier?
Here is
A 4, right?
Oh, 4. Yeah. Okay.
What's my total?
So that's 10.
Heal 10.
And then so I'm going.
That is a bonus action.
That's a bonus action. So I'm going to step up to him and stab him
With advantage.
with advantage. Ooh, 19 plus 5, so that's 24.
That is a hit.
You say that from me.
Okay, using
On
another
another
one.
one,
Somebody's putting out some damage these
right?
days.
So that's 10 plus,
10.
yeah, so yeah, 10,
No, more than 10, 12.
22
Plus your dex modifier.
24,
So 24
26.
total.
26.
26?
Yeah.
So you stab him right in the side, and the blade comes out the other side. You see the point stick out the other side, as you didn't know Caliph had this strength. As a strange kind of purplish energy looks like it's pulsating through the blade. As he pulls it back out, you see his eyes glimmer with the same energy, and then it winks away.
And, and if I can, I don't want to leave his threat range, but I want to sidestep into that other space next to Fionn.
You can.
Yes. So that Fionn can step up and get advantage.
Alrighty. It is now the Spitter's turn. And
Oh yeah, the spitter.
you all
Multi-fucked up.
pass your perception check as you all hear a giant splash. And out of the water before the shrine, you see a massive arm reach out and grab onto the shore. And this monstrous lizard, sea creature like beast begins to pull itself out. Huge in size.
Well, shit.
Didn't think it was going to be that easy, did you? And
We can hope and we can dream.
I knew it was coming because they were looking at the
Sure.
water.
Yeah.
well, and beyond your on deck.
Aren't we though?
This creature has a chitinous-like body, which is in stark contrast to its lizard-like, aquatic almost appearance. As armor plates seem to be growing out of its skin, spines are erupting from its back as it comes out of the water with the briny deep slowly dripping off of its body. It opens its mouth and lets out a Godzilla-like scream. Nearly
Keep
deafening
radiation breast
all
with
of you.
itself.
Cheer, what are you going to do?
Blood curse of marked.
On,
It.
okay.
It'll only last a round, but let's do the damage for me. 5, which is going to take away some from the 10, right?
Yep. So you're going to have 7
I'll-
temp left.
Yeah, I'll write that down. And now I do 2 die as opposed to just the 1.
Yep, if you hit.
Why you gotta do that to me?
I have
buddy?
to. I'm rolling like shit tonight, so I gotta do it.
Yeah.
Do that. Yeah.
And this is why Gunslinger's good.
That is a 16.
16 is a hit.
Alright. So at least 45% hit.
That is 6 ice damage, 6 gun damage.
Alrighty.
Great. Oh. That is 14.
14? 14 is a match, actually.
Woo! 5 gun damage, 12 ice damage.
Alrighty, so that
That was
is another 17.
And Marcus.
Alrighty. Cheer, any other actions from you?
Can I move back to the mushrooms?
You want to move back here?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so jumping up the stairs a bit, trying to get out of its reach.
Yep.
Cheer, that's going to end your turn. Fionn.
Who goes after me?
Me.
Gunner.
We gotta go.
Because you are the end of the round.
Right. Especially since the guy who went last is already dead, apparently.
Well, the dude's there.
Still have the champ in front of you.
Yeah, I know.
He's a champion.
He's a champion.
the champion.
Copyright, copyright.
Copyright these nuts. Move me to...
You will provoke if you move out of his threat range.
Move me out of his threat range.
Okay, where are you going? Up
Towards
the stairs?
Towards the stairs. I'm not gonna...
You're gonna go up
I'm
next
not
to
hiding.
Cheer?
I'm not hiding behind Cheer.
Okay, but hiding next to Cheer.
Aye.
Okay. It is going to take an attack of opportunity against you.
It is.
That is a 19 to hit.
Yeah.
It's got to be with its claw. And its claw, I believe, is at the 6.
Plus ridiculous. It's just gonna hurt.
Why am I point blank with this guy
D8.
then?
'Cause you're the
That is 9 points of slashing damage.
Of course it is.
Alrighty. Beyond, is that going to end your turn?
Spike growth on the ground underneath and between that thing.
What range?
and us.
Or, I'm sorry, what radius?
Right on, let me check my
fans
radius.
pulling out all sorts of new spells. Damn.
She's actually casting spells.
20 foot
Confusing,
man.
radius.
Bam.
Centered on a point within range.
So we'll break out this bad boy again. So I'm going to go like right.
That's 20 foot radius, unlike the other one, it's actually bigger.
Shit.
So, okay,
The other one was a
put
20 foot box. This one is a 40
Do
foot.
we have them?
Yeah,
diameter.
so we're going to put just magic effect here. You want to, where do you want to do its point? You want to do it right where it stands?
Make sure that it runs over as much as possible moving towards us.
Okay, but not any, not up here, right?
Not including us.
So you put it 10 feet behind it currently.
Oh, right. I forget how big your squares are.
Is it 20?
It is a 20 foot radius.
Okay, so 20, you would actually put
I think you
it,
put it like right on top.
you can put it right on top of it.
Yeah.
So it'd be right there.
I feel better.
Alrighty, is that concentration?
That is concentration. That's why I took that.
Alrighty, so I'm going to go ahead and give you this.
She's
You're concentrating.
Concentrate.
Alrighty.
That's where I messed up. Gotcha. Yeah, it looks much the worse for wear.
Woo! Okay, this is going to be fun. Gunner.
Uh-oh.
I didn't do it.
You all can hear, well, actually right now you can't hear anything. The smell of the burning offal is almost non-existent now. What are you going to do?
Awesome. I'm going to shoot the guy in front of me.
All right.
in the dick.
The
Grip
champ,
point.
correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Use that grip point I just got back. Yeah! I
Crit.
crits him in the dick.
Nice. So you get the crit point back.
I do.
I love
so
it. You use the
12
grip pointers to get it right
plus
back. Fun times.
8 is 25 points of damage.
25?
Yeah.
So as he turns and raises his arms in victory as he sees this giant brute-like creature cresting out of the water, you take the opportunity to move his hand aside, put your pistol right against his head, and pull the trigger again. He is dead.
Turn fire.
Last shot, you turn and you fire at the big guy. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Grip point.
Roll with advantage.
Good thing you did.
15 plus 5, 20.
That's a hit.
And 10 damage.
10 damage.
10 damage.
Thank you.
I've done me
Alrighty.
some murdering today.
Cal, we're up to you.
I'm going to turn to this big behemoth coming out of the water and shout at it, "Destroy the shrine!"
With a suggestion.
As
As you go ahead and burn the spell slot. As you shout to the creature, it appears uninterested in your words or the magical effect they bring.
Well, I tried.
You still have a move and a bonus action. Oh, dude, those axes you carry, those things do a ton of damage, so it's good that you got rid of those. That was a really good move. I can't deny it. That was a good move.
It was a great move, totally. But anyway, well, for my bonus action, I will give Fionn another... Oh, no, I can't do that. I can do a level 1, can't I?
Oh, you can only do a cantrip, because you already cast a spell.
Well, then...
So you can do an inspiring word to somebody, but that's it.
Yes, I will inspire Gunner.
Oh gosh.
Aim for his dick!
And it's a big swinging dick.
Oh.
Alrighty, it is now the brute's turn. Grab some D4s, Kyle.
Oh, Kyle. Why you gotta do this like that?
Why? Why? I actually don't have that many D4s.
I got
so
you.
you're asking the wrong person.
Because
Well,
of
you're the one who
the
cast the
sword
spell.
thing.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So 5, 10, 15, 20,
Oh,
Okay.
God.
25. So it is going to take...
That's
That's going to be... It moved 25 feet. Move 5 times. So times 2 is 10. Roll 10d4.
Oh god, I'm
Holy
giving you all I
crap.
have.
every 5 feet.
Every 5 feet.
Yeah, I've only got like 3 D4.
Nice
I have
move.
to search for them.
Very nice move.
All yours.
And let's see how many people this thing kills.
Okay.
Thanks,
Here,
Dan.
I give you
Almost everyone's
4.
in reach.
This 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll just roll 4.
Oh, no, I have another one. I have another one.
See, its reaches.
Oh, no, I have another one too.
Oh,
Wow.
she's just out. Actually, roll another 2d4.
So,
Oh my god, that's actually pretty good damage. It's mostly 3s. I'm not rolling that one yet because I'm calculating, damn it.
You want me to help you calculate?
Stop that. You were a 3, not a 4, as much as I would have liked you to be 4. 15, 21, 22, 22. Wait. Oh shit! 22, 30.
30? Is that with the extra 2d4?
No, that's
No.
10.
So roll 2 more.
So 30. 35.
35
Damage.
damage. Very nice.
Ouch. Best
Yes.
use of that spell ever.
And now let's see what happens here. It is going to use its bite on Gunner. It's going to use one claw on Caliph and the other claw on Cheer.
Great.
So it reaches out with its massive left arm, and you realize, oh god, this thing is huge, as even from 15 feet away, it easily reaches you, Cheer. Cheer, that is a 25 to hit.
Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta grab more d8s.
I know you were mad, but geez, David.
It's because I
you guys-
peed, isn't it?
I told you guys, this is what happens when you use the bathroom. Okay, finally, some decent damage.
Go. Our
19.
bladders couldn't hold it.
That is going to be 25 points of damage from the first claw.
Alright.
Jesus.
Gunner, the bite, that is a 16.
Ah, it missed!
And Cal, that is a 26.
Yeah, that's a hit.
So with that claw, that is 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
As this thing rakes its giant claws against you. This thing looks like it is very, very pissed off and enraged. Cheer, we're back to you. Fionn, you're on deck.
Well, good thing I have those tip
Right, those 10 hit points just save.
those thingies.
Yeah.
Put them in. Well, so-
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna shoot it again.
Still a mixed bag on that. No.
I can't run away. How much? What kind of action
action is it to take a potion?
Your first one that you have on your belt is a bonus action. Any potions after that are a standard action.
Potion of stone skin.
We need to hurry up.
Potion of stone skin? Burn it.
Blessing do again? What's bless do again?
Bless, you add a d4 to every attack.
Okay.
And I believe saving throw and skill check.
I'm sure it's, it's literally.
I think it's
every
everything.
single d20 roll, so.
So I'm now resistant to slashing, bludgeoning, and piercing damage.
Yes.
From none. Okay, so that's that. 27. Okay, so.
First shot.
That is a 16.
16 is a hit. Damage, please.
10 gun, 3 ice. Damn.
Owie.
I only rolled a 3.
10 gun.
Oh yeah, that was nice. Nat 20.
So that's 12 plus your blood malady dice, so it's 18 plus 2d6. Roll 2d6.
Okay.
Might be an emergency. I'll be right back.
That's a 6 and a 5.
So 11, so 29 total. Very good. Cheer, any other actions from you?
Can I move away without getting hit?
I don't know, can you?
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
You're going to try?
Can I jump over Fanny or jump past Fanny?
Yes.
Yeah.
This thing does have threatening reach. Cheer, that is a 19 to hit.
That's gonna hit.
And cheer, that is 9, 16, 22, so 11 points of damage with your resistance.
11?
And where are you going?
Yeah, right there.
Is that far enough?
Can I go? Yeah.
Okay, that is 25 feet of movement so far.
Yeah, I'll go there.
Okay. Fionn, we're over to you.
Well, I guess I'm going to heal myself then. Yeah, using up the healer's kit. Yeah, 1d6. Oh, hey, I maxed it out. That could have been yours. 10 plus, that's... Yeah, that's 17 points of healing to me.
Okay.
No, I'm going to erase.
No.
I'm starting to wonder if I can get out of that. I'll go ahead and move away as well.
Where?
It's down the other side of the stairs.
Right there?
For the time being, and that's that.
Okay. We're up to Gunner.
That's it.
Perfect timing.
Okay. Perfect timing. We need your action.
Bonus action, chug a potion.
Roll it.
Oh my.
Potion of heroism, 10 temporary HP and blessed spell effects. And then 2 shots.
Make sure you roll your d4 with it.
Yep. Except for my D4 escaped. Damn D4s.
No, I'm not taking
First shot.
to work through simple math.
Right, if it was like super complex, you'd be
With the inspiration, it is going to be a 18 to hit.
18 is a hit. Damage, please.
Good thing I inspired you.
19 damage.
19 damage.
Second shot.
Roll a hit.
It's going to be a 20 plus to hit.
That is definitely a hit. Damage, please.
It's going to be 12 damage.
12 damage. Thank you.
And then free action reload with my last ripfire rounds.
Alrighty. Cal, you're up.
Is that spell only effective if
It's
you
up
move-
to the end of it, yes.
But
So if you, it ends right here at the stairs. So all of this space is free.
Well, what I'm wondering is if
It only
just
works
happen
if it
to-
moves through it.
moves through it.
It has
Yes.
to. It has to actually.
But if
move.
it exists on it, it's okay.
Yes. It can stand there all at once.
Well, I'm going to try anyway. I'm going to wrap myself in the cloak and appear behind the shrine.
Okay. So you.
That's what you're gonna appear in it.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So you are on the shore. Okay.
And then I'm going to pull out
Okay.
my...
When you appear there, I'd say the spikes are in place. So we're gonna roll 2d4
Okay, well, it happens.
because you are suddenly appearing in a space that has thorns all over the
Yeah.
ground.
Second scout.
Unfortunately for you, that's 4 points of damage. Not as
Bring
well
that
as it
in.
could have been.
Okay. Okay, that... And then, as much as I can with my movement, I want to try and pull out my crowbar.
Okay. You could. Well, that'd take a standard action because it's in your backpack,
Okay.
and now your backpack's full of axes.
Yeah.
So that's going to end your turn. Okay, so that's going to solidify what this thing is going to do. This thing is going to make its bite attack against you.
Okay.
That is a 19 to hit.
Gotta hit it.
That is 3d6. I need another d6.
No huevos.
Oh, very nice. So
Certain
20
bites.
points of damage even.
Okay.
And it's going to provoke an attack of opportunity. It's going to take another 2d4 of damage as it goes to get right over here.
And I can attack of
Ah,
opportunity
6
with
points
my
of
6
damage.
then, right?
Yes, because of
Because
your
I have
ability
to
to
keep-
shoot next to it, yes.
6 points.
Good news. I can't misfire with my 6 gun.
Okay. Then its 2 claws is going to be one at Fionn and one at Sheer. So the one at Sheer, that is a 20 to hit. The one at Fionn, that's a natural 20.
I'm dead. Oh, yeah, I'm dead.
Sheer. That is 20 points of damage, so 10 points of damage with your resistance. And 16, 24 plus. Oh, wow, that's very lucky for you. So that's 34 points of damage.
I am down.
Okay, Fionn has gone unconscious.
Oh, that's going to make things difficult.
I have it. So
Which means the
that
spell
also
goes
means the
on
spell is gone. I don't think you would have passed that concentration check anyway.
I could roll net 20. It's only half damage.
That's true. That's true. You could have rolled that 20.
And the spirit animal?
Oh, that's gone.
Oh, that's been gone. And
Oh,
that's
no,
a one. I mean, it's a one-time deal.
That would've- that
like
would-
for the temporary hit points.
Yeah.
No, it stays up for a minute.
Because it's not concentration. So, but it.
It would go away regardless now.
Yeah. Well, because you're unconscious. Where are you?
I was kind of hoping, because didn't that give a bonus to strength?
No, it gives it an advantage
Advantage
on
on athletics.
We're just gonna lay you down. I can't
And
find the
strength saving
unconscious.
throws, I think. But,
I'm gonna just move the stairs and these right now, because right now the stairs don't matter to this thing.
Wizard,
He just
you need
crushed
to
this
put
guy.
the useful information on this
And
sheet.
cheer.
Good enough to write that shit down. Oh, strength checks and saves, so, you know.
Would I be
plus,
able
you
to
know,
drag her down without it hitting her?
It probably wouldn't swing at her and most likely swing at you. You saw how this thing's reach is. This thing is very adept at swinging at things that move around it.
Action potion of healing down Fanny's throat.
So that'd be your standard action.
Yeah.
So Achium potion?
It's what I have.
Okay, so I need to write that down.
5.
So you are awake.
Plus
So
2,
7. Cheer, any other actions from you?
I can't try to pull her down.
You can. You will provoke an attack of opportunity if you move out of its threat range.
Can I push her down?
You could, but I mean, she's falling 15 feet.
Oh, it's 15 feet?
Yep.
Even on the mushrooms?
You could drop her on the mushrooms if you want.
Will that soften it?
Yeah.
What if they're the spinies?
There's one way to find out.
No, it's fine.
That is the worst way ever.
Reload.
Okay. Fionn, you are awake. As you kind of blacked out for a moment, you find you're awake on your back. Your poncho is completely shredded and in tatters, and you have giant claw marks that are slowly closing on your chest.
I'm going to clamber behind the stairs. What is he? Oh, yeah, that's right. He's on.
Yeah, he's on the stairs. Technically, right here adjacent to him is next to the stairs.
Do I have cover?
This thing's too big. I mean, literally, it just looks around it.
That thing's huge, isn't it?
If it stood tall, it'd probably be 25 feet. If it stood straight up.
Dare I? No, I don't.
So what are you doing,
I'm going to
Fionn?
drink my potion for starters, and I have an actual potion.
Give him superior.
I have it's a normal potion. But it's not an Achium potion. So I'm going to drink that. Five more.
5 more? Okay.
No,
5 more,
7.
6, 7.
7. So 7 more. So you're 14 hit points. Very nice. Might survive a hit.
Yeah, right.
Well, it won't kill you with a hit.
No, that's good. Good thing I'm
So
I rolled super low on that crit too. I rolled super low.
Yeah,
on the crit.
thanks.
I can
That makes me
tell.
feel so much better.
What?
2 hours. He's just giving you a heads up.
Okay, cool.
I gotta heal myself.
You gonna heal yourself too?
Yeah,
Okay.
be nice. It's kind of nice. 15 on top of 14.
Alright, so you're
Oh, yeah,
29.
that's right, plus 3, so...
So, 32?
18. Yeah.
32 hit points. Very
That's
nice.
how many I had when it killed me the first time, yay!
Right? Oh, actually, you took 33 damage, not 32. That was its minimum crit damage. I rolled 3 once.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Good job.
Gunner, you are up, followed by Cal.
Shoot him in the butt.
Go ahead, roll a hit.
14.
14 is a match.
Sweet. Yay for the blessing. So that one is going to be 16 damage.
16 damage, gotcha.
Next shot. And I don't get sneak attack, right? Oh, Fion's adjacent.
Fion is adjacent.
So one more.
Okay.
And next shot's going to be a hit. 14 on the dice.
Damage?
Uh, 11.
Okay.
3 shots to go before I'm out of rip.
And that's it for you, right? You just standing there?
Yeah.
You are still in it, currently in its range. So, do you want to move out of its range or no?
Does it look like it'll take a swing at me if I move out of its
It
range?
did it cheer.
It did it cheer?
Mm-hmm.
Screw it, I'll move up right on it.
Okay. Alrighty. Cal, you're up.
But I'm not
I'm
chicken.
gonna pull out my
Crowbar.
crowbar.
Okay. So you now have your crowbar in your hand. For next turn, you can just start wailing on this thing. Now, question. Is the Cape of the Montbank a bonus action or a standard action to do it?
I believe it's a standard action. While wearing, you cast Dimension Door as an action.
Okay, so yeah, so we weren't able to pull it out that turn. You have to pull it out now.
Correct.
Okay. So, Cal, you now have that in your hand. Drink into my mug. Oh, I did that right next to the mic. I shouldn't have done
Yeah,
that.
that was probably.
That was
Yeah,
sorry,
that was nice,
everybody.
wasn't it, folks?
And I was yelling at him about that earlier.
That was an
I can be a hypocrite. I'm allowed.
Hey,
All
cheer,
right.
hand me one.
So this is gonna okay, this is gonna be slightly different from last turn. It's gonna be claw, bite instead. So the bite first at Fionn.
No.
That is a 14.
That is a match.
Cheer, the claw, that is a 17.
Yeah.
And Gunner, that is a 19 plus, so yeah. 3d6 for Cheer. This doesn't do nearly as much damage, sadly. 14 points of damage.
I'm not cheer.
Yeah.
Fionn, sorry.
God.
And then Cheer. That is 14, 17, 23 divided by 2 is 11 points of damage. Cheer is down.
Cheer!
And then Gunner, that is 13, 16, 22 points of damage.
Okay.
And Cheer, I need a death saving throw from you, please.
That is 19.
On your lower die.
Yeah.
19 on the lower
It
die?
was a 20 and a 19.
Wow, so that is a pass. Go ahead and mark down a pass.
I'm amazed.
Fionn,
Too bad you didn't get that double 20 nut.
Right?
what you doing, Fionn? You just see Cheer fall over.
Move me over to cheer. I mean, it doesn't matter me banging it over. Ish.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I use that one on me.
So pulling out your healer's kit.
For all that matters. Ah, that's minimum.
So that is?
Hold on. It's 7 plus 4. 12.
Alright, Fionn, that's going to end your turn. It looks as if the first group that's running back is getting close to halfway back. Gunner.
Shoot. That's gonna hit. 15 plus on.
That is a hit. Damage, please.
That was nice. 24 damage.
That is very nice damage.
Second shot. 1 rip fire left after this. 18 plus.
Is a hit. Damage.
15 damage.
Alrighty. Okay, Cal, we are to you. What are you gonna do?
For a bonus action, I will tell Cheer to heal.
She is out of 30 feet.
Okay, then I shall not do that.
I'm in 30 feet.
Well, yeah, but I don't
You could
no,
always
you're
move
not.
closer.
In that case,
Continue the mission.
for bonus action, I will inspire Cheer.
Is that within? She is unconscious. No,
No,
she's awake.
she's
Yeah.
awake.
Yeah, and it's 60 feet, so.
Okay.
And then I'm going to swing at that thing with the.
Okay, you don't. It's the broadside of a barn, so you don't need to roll to hit. So go ahead and roll me damage.
What's that, D6?
What is the damage on that?
Crowbar would be at D6 plus strength.
So minus
-1.
Minimum 1.
4.
So is that with the -1?
Yes.
Okay, 4 damage. Alrighty.
At least it's something.
See if this thing is put out.
Hit with the pointed in, by the way.
Okay, of course. And it is now this thing's turn, and let's see. Now this thing, and I keep forgetting its blood frenzy. I'm not gonna forget that this time. I forgot their blood frenzy pretty much every single turn.
Does it
It's
even
made
look
this.
hurt?
It's made this much easier. So, Fionn,
Yeah.
it's gonna be the actually, Fionn, it's gonna move up to you, which it's gonna provoke you.
That's gonna hit
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
with my last rip fire. 17 damage.
It is not looking good at all. Okay, it is going to attack you with both of its claws as it believes you are dead, and you with its bite. So, Fionn, that is a 17 to hit.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That is 10, so 16 points of damage.
Well, at least I'm not down.
And Gunner, first hit, that is a 26 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Second attack is a 21 to hit.
Both hit.
So first one on Gunner, that's 14, 18, 24.
Down.
So second one on Gunner is an automatic death saving throw fail.
Okay.
Cheer.
No, that's bad, that's
I
bad.
feel like we're not going to get
Not
out of
gonna
this.
do that. Pop up.
Told you.
It's very close. So you're going to stand up and shoot twice? Roll a hit.
If you're not
Well,
sure.
I mean, can I still do it from...
Prone, you can with disadvantage.
No, fuck that. I'm not adding anything because that would kill me. So that is gonna be 21.
21 is a hit.
4 damage.
Total? Wow.
I'm not able to use dice, and I
Yeah.
rolled a 1.
Yep.
And
Uh,
second one,
Second hit.
that is
That's a lot.
26.
That is a hit. Damage.
10.
As this thing looms over Fionn, Fionn looking like she's on her last leg. One more thing is going to smash her into pulp. Gunner laying bleeding on the ground, and you staggering to your feet, aiming with your weapon and firing. First shot going over its head. Second shot takes it right in the open mouth, and it for a second stops, touches the back of its head and looks. It's purplish blood dripping from its hand as it falls. I need a dexterity saving throw from you, Fionn.
Yeah, of course.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. That is a natural 19. I think I passed.
So you jump out of the way as this thing, like a redwood in the forest, slams into the ground where you just were. You now standing next to Cheer, and it slides off the balcony, landing onto the mushrooms, which makes their spores erupt. Not nearly as much as you would have thought. Definitely not like it was under Brownwater, as its corpse lays there. Cal, I want you to go ahead and roll me percentiles, please. And I'm going to let Vince call it. High or low?
Aye.
43.
As it lands and rolls off and hits the ground, its arm arcs and slams into the ground mere inches away from the obelisk.
Oh.
With Gunner down, Fionn wounded, Cheer near death, and Cal beating at a rock with a crowbar, we're going to go and take a quick break. We're going to stretch our legs, go to the bathroom, all that good stuff, and we're going to be back to see if they manage to make it out with lots of reinforcements coming. Go ahead and give us a little bit so we can take a break, and we'll be right back. Hope you stay with us. we are back. Starting next stream, we're actually going to be going back to shouting out all of our newer followers for this. Got a guy that I'm going to shout out for a YouTube follow who comes into the store all the time and talks to me. You know who you are, my man. Next time you come in, I'm going to give you a big hug to say thank you for the follow. Thank you very, very much. Let's go ahead and get back. We got we're going till 11, so let's see if we even make it that far. All right, so getting back into the game. Okay, so for now we're not going to need the combat screen. Well, we'll see if we need it again. Okay, so we're coming over to Gunner's turn. Gunner, you're going to give me a death saving throw.
At 20.
So that is 2 successes. So you have 1 fail and 2 successes. Cal.
I am going to step around to the front of this shrine. And I am going to cast at level 3 Healing Word on Gunner.
Okay. As you're fading to black, Gunner, you hear Cal's words enter your mind, and you feel energy begin to slowly creep into your stiff limbs. How much?
Wow. 9.
9. You are at 9 hit points and conscious. Alrighty.
Well, that was a bonus
That
action.
was a bonus action and your move action.
And move.
11 with charisma. 7 plus 4.
Okay, yeah, he's right.
So 11, yes.
And I'm going to swing at the center of this thing.
Roll damage.
Was a D6 again, right?
D6.
1.
With your second hit, you don't think you can swing hard enough to damage this thing.
I'm trying.
Cheer.
Can I shoot it? Gunner's up, right? Can I tell that he's awake?
You can if you want to spend your bonus action taking a perception check.
Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. That was actually 0.
Oh, yeah. It was 0 anyway.
I'll just run over.
Well, it's always a minimum of 1.
No. Well,
Well, the thing isn't there, so yeah.
No, but its giant body is, so that is difficult terrain. That's about as far as you're going to
He
be able
said
to
he
get.
fell down on the mushroom.
That's true. So he is difficult terrain right
So-
here.
Ah!
And the arm barely missed the thing.
Mm-hmm. Send high or low. You had a 10% chance.
Yeah. I check to see.
He is breathing. And he's kind of groaning and his eyes are starting to flutter.
Okay. So then can I shoot the thing?
Yeah.
I'll shoot it.
Roll to hit.
Do it!
oh, I'm between you and it.
This thing's pretty big.
Okay.
And, you know, she's a good shot anyway. Well, I say that, but...
Mm.
What's your roll?
I don't know, that's a 10.
10 is a hit.
4 points.
The bullet bounces off and doesn't appear to do any damage to it.
Cheer it, lost.
Do you want to try to shoot it again or no?
No.
Okay. Fionn.
I actually can't use the feather token to do this because I have to be outside to use it. Unless,
You can't do wood or tree.
I can't do the tree because you're supposed to be outside to use it.
We are technically outside. It's just
Are we? I can
he
certainly
did
try.
say it's
You never know till you try.
just do it.
I'll go ahead and move up to the thing. I'll make my way up to it.
It's going to take you a full turn to get up there, so we'll talk about that next turn.
Yeah.
And the sounds of splashing water and running feet, as several of them have now jumped into the water and are swimming across there, trying to bridge the gap. You feel like you don't have much time. Gunner, you are now awake.
You see cheer over you.
Get up, pull the sledgehammer out of my backpack, and
Okay.
start heading down that way.
So 15 feet to stand up, and then you can move another 15 feet, 5, 10, 15. So you can get right up next to the thing.
Okay.
Okay?
Can I take a swing at it?
You've got a double move to get to there. Okay. Cal, what are you going to do?
I am going to vainly, I'm sure, stick my crowbar down and try and pry it up.
Okay, go and roll me an athletics check.
Nope.
That ain't happening.
That would be a 3.
Okay, cheer.
Can I go down the steps and be prepared to shoot in case something pops up?
Right here.
Yeah.
Yes, you can. So you are Amy, you are basically taking action. Shoot the first thing that comes in range. Okay. Fionn.
Feather token.
So, looking at this structure,
Yeah.
as you look inside, I would like for you to go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, that is not as high as it could have been. That's all of a 12.
12? Okay. As you look in, you feel yourself getting drawn in.
13. Yeah.
Okay. You feel yourself getting drawn into this thing. As the lights dance in front of you, though no light is moving, you feel as if you're being pulled to the bottom of the ocean before you suddenly take a deep breath and manage to resist the effect. I'd like for you to go grab me. Actually, do you just drop it in? How are you going about this?
I'm reaching out and touching it to it.
Well, to use it, you have to place it on a surface.
Mm.
Or
Place it
so
around
if you
it.
just touch it,
Place it
about
about the base underneath it to where if a tree does sprout straight up, it'll go and send it flying backwards.
So you put it directly beneath it and drop it. Is that all you're doing? Is putting it down?
Mm. Yeah, offer a little prayer, but other than that.
What is the prayer?
Damn it, you made her think.
It's the ominous music.
May Lawel's gaze light the night sky forever.
Go ahead and grab some percentile dice.
Do you need some? Or you
Yeah, that's one thing I definitely have. Granted, I can never quite find the tens place, but let's call blue the tens place.
Okay.
Which means the one place is going to be a little difficult to read, but that is a 31.
31. Okay. At first, nothing happens. Gunner, as you hear more splashing of water and more shouting as these things are well over halfway back. What are you going to do?
2 hands.
Okay.
Damages a sledgehammer.
Damage to the sledgehammer is a D10.
That's a shame.
If you wield in 2 hands.
Yeah, 2 hands. 8 damage.
8 damage. You hit it pretty hard, and you feel some give to this. It's pretty tough. Go ahead and roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, I'm not an idiot. 16.
Well, you're about to feel like one. As you swing at it and you look at the encroaching people, you realize there's no way you're going to be able to demolish this thing in time with this sledgehammer. And then you think back to mines filled with strange ankhead creatures on your first foray outside of Brownwater, where you found a bundle of dynamite that sits at the bottom of your pack still to this day. You just see him throw it. He throws out the giant box that he put in there and just starts going through it. That's going to take your entire turn before you can find it. Cal.
Look strangely at Gunner. What's you doing?
Put the shit back in my bag and I'm done.
I'm just gonna stare at him, collecting the stuff to put back in.
Oh, most of the stuff you can't even lift.
Trying to lift it.
Sure.
Still ready? Do I have anything within sight or within range?
Not within range. I mean, not unless you want to try to shoot in the water, but this is in the movies. That doesn't work.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It doesn't. It just kind of goes. Wee.
Yep. So nothing for
No,
cheer?
yeah, just ready to shoot.
Fionn, I would like you to roll me percentiles.
No, I never should have them up.
Do that.
Yo, that is an 88.
As you continue to pray, as you open your eyes and look upon the pendant, it begins to glow with a golden light. The gold eye of Leowell watches tonight. And you hear what sounds like creaking and snapping wood as a tree begins to take hold and grow. As you are pulling stuff out of your bag, the four of you are showered with onyx shards. I need each of you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
I'm going back.
We all going back?
Mine's that is a 19.
You're not going
19. That is 4 points of
I'm
slashing
down.
damage.
Am I going down?
17.
4 points of slashing damage.
22.
That is 4 points of slashing damage.
19.
4 points of slashing damage. As you see Fionn fall to the ground as a shard takes her right in the neck and a bad wound begins to spill blood.
Can I rush?
You see what appears to be the strangest tree of your life begin to grow, shattering this monument to this foul god, Yagdatha. As the onyx shards finally settle into place, still growing before you to a towering height of 60 feet, is a tree whose bark emanates a golden light that casts in all directions, dispelling all shadows around it. And you can hear a vibrant hum in the air. What are y'all gonna do?
Can I rush friend?
Put my crap back in my bag.
You got about halfway through, so you just...
I
All right.
shouted at him, make sure you get that chest.
Stabilize her. So run to her.
Roll a medicine check.
Stabilize.
And
Fuck.
the running footsteps and splashing water has slowed. And Sheer, as you watch,
10.
they are still moving in your direction, but they are now not at breakneck speed and moving very cautiously.
Okay. 10.
10 is not good enough.
Healing word.
Okay.
Which I was going to do anyway.
So you do stabilize her. Not only do you stabilize her, but she wakes up.
She had me to go to worker.
Okay, I got it.
How much?
8.
Now, you all stand, or you're on your back, but the rest of you stand huddled around this. You're shoving stuff back in your pack.
I'm helping him.
What are you all going to do? This near dozen creatures has slowed, but they are even some are treading water now. They're not like a missile anymore going through the water, but they are all still moving closer.
Let's get the car out of here.
Help Fanny
Were we
out.
supposed to go back to the rat people?
Yes.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay.
Hold on.
Shout back. Narwhal seas even down here, fishman.
Did you get everything?
I will shout
That's probably
that.
the longest sentence you've ever heard Fionn speak in her life.
I will shout that. I'll interpret into undercommon. I'm taking a guess at
you
the
heard
law.
their languages,
Is it
and
like
you don't
deep
know
speech?
you don't know their language.
Okay.
Their language is different. It's they sound like they're talking underwater.
Okay. So
Not like deep speech.
so
So you all take off
yeah.
with a little bit of a head start because of this very strange anomaly that has just suddenly grown in the center
Did
of their.
any leaves of this golden light tree fall?
Yes.
Can I grab them?
You can. How many are you gonna try to grab?
If she
many
slows
as
down,
I
I'm going to
can.
grab her by the
Oh,
scruff of the
Let's
neck.
I mean, yeah, you guys are running, and she's there.
If
starting
she
to gather
slows
up
down, I
leaves.
just grab her by the scruff of the neck and keep running.
How many can I grab?
Roll me a dexterity check.
If I can, I'll
Does
grab
it check?
one.
That is
Then again, I'm really
18.
shouting back.
18. Okay. You're able to grab. You open up your gold pouch and just toss a handful in before Gunnar just yanks you off your feet and starts running.
Wait!
Here needs sample! Nope.
Okay, as you all begin to run, we're in ourselves a skill challenge. You got to get away from these things, and they are going to give chase. They are moving very carefully and slowly around this tree, but they are going to pursue. So, as you all begin to make your way at breakneck speed up these valley of balconies before you, garden of balconies before you to try to get to that other door. I need each of you to roll me an athletics check. Yes, you still get your advantage.
I have a question.
Yes.
He's carrying me is the first question. Do I have to still make that check?
If you want to carry her on this, you'll have to negate your advantage, and you'll have to roll. So what do you want to do?
I can run if you need me to.
She'll have to roll?
She'll have to roll.
How is she rolling?
Is athletic?
Yeah.
Probably
Well, here's the
better
thing
than Cal.
is, they may not all be athletics.
I can just run it if you want.
It's up to you.
You have a disadvantage.
She's not
You're
the one you have to
exhausted.
worry about.
She's exhausted.
You
I'll
are
carry her.
exhausted. Okay, so I'm going to roll 1.
23.
5.
None.
As you get to the
Oh,
top...
I'm sorry, 10.
Oh, that makes a big difference. As you get to the top of the stairs, you are exhausted. One point of exhaustion.
Okay.
And the thing, are you all moving together as a group, or are you simply just every man for himself?
Together as a group, I think, might be best in case we do have to have a defensive stance.
How close are they behind us?
Leave no
Well, that depends.
tiefling behind.
Is
I'm
it
not gonna leave Cal.
so you're moving as a group?
You don't have a choice. I'm carrying your ass.
Spike growth.
Okay.
I mean,
You
we're
are-
running down a hallway. It's going to cover the whole thing. They're going to have to run through it.
Then I will give you guys collectively. I will give you guys advantage, so it'll negate if you get disadvantage on your next check. But you do have 1 point of exhaustion. If you're moving together as a group, that is going to constitute 1 failure on the skill check.
How far back are they?
They're about 50 to 60 feet back. Then Fionn casts the spike growth.
How long will it take? A whole lot of time for me to slam the door?
It could take time and energy. You'd have to put shear down, and it took you a full minute to open it up. As
Okay, it took me a minute to get it open.
yeah.
No.
I mean, that was. Remember, you were.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Just
Okay.
In my alchemist supplies, do I happen to have oil or anything that can make the ground really slick?
Do you?
It's alchemist supplies, I'm asking.
Roll a
And I
d20.
have so many liquids.
Roll a d20.
So many liquids. Like brain. That is a 19.
Yes, you do.
Sweet! I will, after the brambles and stuff, I will dump that. As
Okay.
he's holding me.
So as you all begin running down this place again, as you guys are moving through, you can hear guttural screams behind you as they finally hit the brambles on the ground. But they do continue to pursue. At this point, how is each of you going to try to help you all escape?
The oils.
So the oils, I'm gonna let you roll in. We'll call it Arcana. We'll let you roll an Arcana check. Fionn?
We are pretty much just running down a straight hallway, aren't we?
At this point, you are.
Can I use my inspiration?
That is slowly down. That is sloping downhill or uphill. Excuse me.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, can. You still have it.
I do.
So how are you gonna help? Or nothing you can think of.
Yeah, I've got something. I cast create water. And
Okay,
Send,
then
send a torrent of water down after
Hey,
them.
wait for the
Okay.
oil.
I mean, you said it's uphill. How sharp is that incline?
The oil.
It's gradual, but it's
We'll
definitely
float on
you're
top
gonna
of
feel
the
it.
water.
You're definitely gonna feel it. Oh no, you're going. Yeah, you're going downhill. You're going downhill.
Straight
It's actually
hallway,
gonna come towards
exits.
us.
This is the one that has the exits that some of them lead to nowhere, some are half collapsed.
I'm gonna
Oh,
start
wait, don't
shooting
reach
howler
that
rounds
far.
down the various
Yeah.
exits.
Okay.
Sound to distract
Okay.
them.
I'll read.
Go and roll me a deception check.
Okay.
Go and roll me an Arcana check.
That was 14.
I'll wait for. I'll wait for us. to
And
get
before
in.
you roll, so Arcana Deception,
I'll wait for an uphill for that one.
you're gonna be all downhill.
Is it all there?
Well, yeah, because remember you went the whole journey was
Whole way
uphill,
was uphill.
so it's literally all downhill from here.
Yeah, sometimes. All downhill from here.
And Cal.
Well, then.
They're going to be farther away though than 60 feet, aren't they?
After the brambles, it's probably gonna take them some time to get through.
I was going to say, can I drop darkness on that brambles?
You're already past the brambles at this point.
Okay.
You could drop it on the oil part.
I can drop it on the oil part.
You want to do that?
Yes.
Okay. So
14.
Arcana check is 14. For your darkness, go ahead and roll me a Arcana check as well, and your howler rounds, your deception.
11 minus 1 is 10.
Okay.
It's like that's part of my what's it called?
Gonna roll me Arcana.
Okay,
Well, I'm just gonna have to hold and keep
Well,
running for now. I don't have anything I can
that
do.
works.
Really.
21.
21.
Do much
Do you have
good.
any
Okay.
caltrips?
And I want each of you guys to roll me a Constitution check. Cheer, you don't have to because you're currently being carried.
Okay.
Wow, that's
She's not heavy enough to incur disadvantage, so it's a straight roll for you.
23.
Okay. A 1,
four.
Not natural.
4. That is another point of exhaustion. And what was yours?
Four.
What is 2
4,
points?
point of
What do you have
exhaustion.
to do?
Disadvantage on attacks.
And ability
Stage
checks
2
too?
is your speed is halved.
How heavy are you?
No.
I'm not light.
Can I, after the oil area, can I throw vials just to have glass shards on the ground?
Do you want to destroy all your vials?
You know what? I can buy more.
Wait, no. Get in my backpack and get the dynamite.
I'll do that.
Okay.
Get in there. And...
For the next round, as you guys, because you guys are running while you do this, correct?
Yeah.
I want you to go ahead and roll for me. This is going to be a search check, so you're going to be using your investigate.
Yes! Have that.
I'm gonna do my best to find every sign I can to stay
And
on
you're
the path.
assisting him, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a wisdom check.
Something.
If you're trying to find paths.
I'm just looking for the marks that I remembered.
So perception.
Okay.
You go ahead. How are you going to help with disadvantage?
Just keep running.
Okay. You're going to make
up?
your Constitution check with disadvantage. And yeah.
That's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah, we use potions. You could throw bottles down. Like I was gonna do with the vials.
Yeah, I suppose so. I really don't have much I can do. I mean, even taking on an animal form's not going to do much. Except make me run a little faster.
It's good.
I'll go ahead and transform into something. The panther.
The panther?
Yeah.
Okay. So suddenly, Fionn, you are a panther, and you find it much easier to run away. Go ahead and roll me a nature check for that, please.
15.
15?
21.
Nature check.
11.
Yeah, that is an 11.
11? So you do not suffer another point. I mean, you're exhausted at this point, but it is sheer adrenaline as you hear the hoots and hollers and screams of anger behind you. They do seem to be slowly fading away. Cheer. After a full minute of searching, you finally grab a hold of dynamite. And you realize this dynamite's probably been in this pack for a long time that he's just been throwing stuff into. What are you going to do?
Sweating.
Is this swimming?
No, it's not. This is brand new when it was made. Like, you guys found it after it had been delivered a couple of weeks before. So it's not old. It's not sweating yet.
I would have matches on me.
Yes, you would.
Can I light it and...
Okay. Go ahead and roll me an attack roll with using strength.
Strength?
And this is a bundle of 4 sticks.
Pass it to me, Dan.
Okay.
No, you already did it.
Damn it. Yes, 18.
18.
So I have no strength.
You hear behind you a and click, 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 click as it clatters on the ground, and you all realize while this thing does have I mean, this is used for demolition. It's got a slow burn fuse, but you need to go. I want another athletics check from everybody,
I'm good.
Including...
except for you.
With disadvantage for me, right?
Yep.
Say move! Move!
He's fucked.
Can you grab him? Like his hand?
Stat line.
Total?
Just have to use Fiance, so that's a 15.
15. I add another 1, so 16.
Is there any way I can help him?
You already
Grab
rolled
it.
your
Strength
what's your
of
roll?
panther.
17.
And yours?
And that one.
Oh shit.
You fall a bit behind, and you get caught in some of the dust and debris that flies. You take another 5 points of bludgeoning damage,
Can I
and
get down?
you are deafened.
And I'm unconscious.
So he just hits the ground as you all hear cracking and stones begin to tumble.
Get
I'll
him.
drop chair, grab him, and
Yeah.
start running.
I can
Okay?
run.
As you all begin to make your way as far down as you can, the cacophony of all the stones from this hallway slowly crashing into each other After a moment, there's silence. A heavy, heavy silence. As Gunnar tries to do his best to shield Caliph from the dirt and debris that still falls. The sounds of hooting, screaming, and anger slowly begins to fade. And after a moment you realize they are retreating.
Big sky.
Yeah.
I
Did
went
you
to
fall to 0 or
just to 0?
Okay.
Did not go below 0.
Yeah. Wow, minimum. That sucks.
You are awake.
12.
You are in a lot of pain. You are incredibly sore.
I was before.
And you can't hear anything.
I'm gonna keep carrying him.
Mom.
Mom.
Stop that! You're not helping.
Get his sock stuffed in his mouth and keep carrying him.
Yes, it is deadly quiet here. All there is this low whine that never seems to go away.
Oh god.
You guys can see there is blood trickling out of his ears.
What is that noise?
What are y'all gonna do?
It's already quiet. Why is you...
I'm probably overloaded at this point with Cal and Cal's pack and my pack.
I'll carry.
You were almost overloaded with just that freaking box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I carry Cal's pack?
Yeah, I mean, it'd slow you down, but yeah. At this rate, no matter what happens, you guys are slowed because his speed is half. If somebody carries the stuff, their speed is half.
Is my speed halved if I carry all of it?
Yeah.
No,
So
I'll
it's the same thing.
Screw it, I'll carry all of it.
Slowly
Okay.
go up.
You will have to make frequent Constitution checks though to not get exhausted.
Okay.
I can carry it. I could just go a little faster.
Saves or checks?
It's Constitution checks.
Okay.
I can walk myself now.
What are you guys gonna do? You're moving at half speed anyway, no matter what you do.
I'm just gonna ignore him and keep going.
Okay.
And
Try to wiggle it out.
You find that exhausting.
That newborn.
I'll kill you. I'll kill you.
how far are we away from the treasure hole?
From the place that you all found the hidden passageway,
Yeah.
the one that about 100 feet from it is a burning door. Did you guys want to head there?
No.
No.
I'm headed back to the rat town.
Okay.
I figured we'd go past that anyways. But
You guys spend the better part at your current speed of about 2 hours before you find that archway that leads out into the caverns that has that strange liquid that seems to flow like a river. The one that Theon cannot toy with.
It's rat ooze.
You look up and you can see the shelf that you all camped on the night before. Are you guys going to attempt to make your way there? Or are you simply going to stay down here and follow this river back to the rats?
Shelf.
Nope, we shouldn't stay here. They might find a way through.
Shelf.
Huh?
Okay.
We should push.
I'll need one more round of Constitution checks from each of you.
Does he need
Yeah. He's still exhausted.
just flopping around
Yeah.
bleeding?
it's 15 for me.
13.
17.
9.
So take another point of exhaustion. You are at 4 points.
I thought 3.
3.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 3 points. You're at 3 points. You are halfway to dead.
Okay, you
You
know
all-
what? Never mind. Let's camp here.
You all get back to the shelf after another 2 hours of hiking that very arduous trail, and each of you, despite being exhausted or not, is absolutely wrecked. What are y'all gonna do?
How much
Grab
further
his
is it
pack.
to rat town?
It was a half a day's walk from Rat Town to here. Because it's a lot. It's basically like going through a jungle almost.
Grab
We're not in a
Cal's pack.
defensible spot though, are we?
This is a spot where you can camp next to the wall of the cavern, and it keeps you fairly out of sight. It's where you camped before you all went into that place before.
Grab a ration.
Grab Cal's pack and search for Rufus.
Okay. You find the onyx dog.
Get it out and activate it.
You're not able to activate it.
It'd be him. No, get it in front of him.
Bark, my friend.
As you do that, the onyx statue suddenly grows to the size of a Great Dane. As it... Oh, you look terrible, my friend. Here, let me assist you. And he comes up and just starts slobbering all over your face.
Oh, thank you. I can't... What was it that you said?
And,
Can't hear.
my master seems to be at a little worse for wear. All of you seem to be a little worse for wear. Are you an explosion?
Yes.
Huh?
Well,
Could you
What?
put
You're-
Rufus guard?
I will guard.
Keep
all
an
are-
eye for us tonight.
You're much more interesting than my previous owner. I'll give you that. I will watch over you while you sleep, and should the need arise, I will awaken you.
Wait, cheer first.
Scritch, scritch, scritch.
My master will be awoken first.
Cal can't hear.
Scritch,
will.
scritch, scritch, scritch.
And he... And then, we're like, guys, don't need... Oh, stop it. Stop it. Stop proper.
Cal can't fight. Screw here.
I would say my ears are burning, but they already were.
If it comes down to it, I'll sprinkle that one with piss.
Okay.
Now, get yourself to sleep. Probably get some food in you, too.
Good berry.
I will sit, and he sits on his haunches and just,
Oh,
in a
that's
very
good,
regal
Rufus.
fashion, begins to look.
Water, not water.
I'm
It's down.
not going to move from this spot.
Just water.
I have no need for such garish things
No.
as squirrel. Never mind.
No, it's
Eh?
warning. Water, not water. It's different.
I will be here. I have never once failed in my duty,
Thank you.
because it's a big duty.
What are you two talking about? With
Your poo!
So,
what? You boo?
Poo!
Are you trying to scare me?
Rufus puts his paw in your mouth.
Oh,
Let's keep the noise level to a dull roar as not to attract unwanted attention. I don't think you all can survive another fight. He removes his paw. It's about this time. It's been hours now that the ringing is beginning to fade, and you can now, when people talk, you hear the Charlie Brown parents. Okay, so you all bed down for a long rest. Alrighty.
I will be holding Cal.
Okay. As you curl up to Cal, taking his tail and curling it around,
his
around
chest.
it. Oh, his chest this time. Okay.
Instead
As
of
he
my head on
puts
his
his
leg.
tail around you, as you two cuddle in sleep for the first time in quite some time, you all finally begin to rest. Finally getting yourself some sleep after one hell of a long day. And with the sound of dripping water, the stench of fungus around you, and the utter darkness of these purple caves, we're going to go and call it there for tonight.
Ah, damn you.
Thank you guys so very, very much for joining us.
They actually have a dice roller in the app or in the website now.
Yeah,
yes.
Thank you all very, very much for joining us. We hope you guys liked the session. This is about how long our sessions are going to be. We're going to try to keep them between 3 to 4 hours long. 11 o'clock our time is probably going to be our cutoff because we all pretty much all of us work the following day. So we typically won't go later than that unless we're in, if we're in the shit, then hey, we got to get it done. We can't just stop the game. We don't stop in the middle of fights or anything like that. So, guys, thank you so much for coming out. Sorry that we missed last week, but look forward to next week with episode 46 of the Guns of Erroll. I hope you'll join us. If you like what you saw, we hope you guys will give us a follow on Twitch or give us a subscribe on YouTube. We got a lot more content coming your way. Magic the Gathering stuff. We got board game content in spades. and we got other content coming your way. We'll be back to doing some dudes on dudes stuff and some other things. That if you don't know what that is, definitely check out the Dudes on Dudes playlist. And yeah, we're gonna be getting back to all that stuff. So once again, we're back to it. Thank you guys so very, very much for joining us, and we hope to see you all next week. From us dudes to you dudes, remember to keep rolling dice.